Normally I wouldn't approach ya without a formal introduction. Never been the type to move fast, but I'm feeling early eruption. Now tell me, are you down with that? Once you rock with me, ain't no coming back. I need a monkey, come hold me down. A real queen, now come wear this crown. Now we rockin' like, oh, holler out, flex up. Now we rockin' like, oh, I'll tell you what's next up. Now we rockin' like, oh, holler out, flex up. Now we rockin' like, oh, I'll tell you what's next up.
Yo, what is up? Welcome to another episode of Soda Flick Podcast. Y'all seen these two before. This time we're talking about we 20 days already into the album that dropped, right? To whom it may concern.
Yes, sir.
I want to
Yes,
say that.
sir.
What is this? Your junior album? This is your third album, right?
Yeah, it
So,
is.
and you're being consistent because you're getting it once per year. So you guys, self-centered your rookie season, self-centered 2 for your sophomore, and now we're over here in 2022 doing a To Whom It May Concern. But before I get into the albums, all right, because y'all got spicy earlier, I want to talk about the team that's right behind my big head. Talking
Yes,
about
sir.
the 2022 NBA champions. If y'all don't know, like these are my homeboys too. They also, not only do I want to talk to them about the topic of his album, they're also basketball fanatics. They also know what they're talking about. Bass is a big Warriors fan, such as myself. We got a Spurs fan. I want to talk about what's his name, Murray. The trade rumors going for him.
Yeah,
Man,
bro.
Hey, so,
Bro, you hit touchy subjects already.
Yeah, hey, listen, I want to because I don't get y'all for sports. So for Bass, go ahead and start this off. You already sparked it with this KD noise with John. I want to hear all this, and then Dante, you can come in right after.
KD. He called me. He talking about KD better than Steph. I'm like, bro, the only reason people say that is because the man is 7 feet tall, bro. 7 foot tall. That's the only reason why. Everything else you can say, they score the same. Their percentages from the field is damn near the same. And it's coming from somebody that's 6'4", 6'3". You feel me? He doing the same exact thing a 7 foot person is doing, and has more athletic ability to do. But the 7 foot person couldn't win a championship until he came and played with my boy. Then when he left, he ain't won no championship since then. He got put out. He talking about the Dallas Mavericks is better than the Brooklyn Nets. That's what he said.
My boy Dante on his shit too. My shit
I
all.
had to scoot up for that one.
It's wild, bro. It's wild. I'm like, how can you say these things about Kevin Durant? Dame posted the picture with him. I'm like, bro, if he go hoop with Dame, this just solidify the fact that he cannot win by himself.
He can't.
But
bro,
let's be
Harden
fair.
and Westbrook.
Oh yeah,
He's had the only time he did win when he was with Golden State.
I'm gonna tell you, they're gonna argue up and down with the Harden and Westbrook, which I'll let it slide because you can say it was early on in their career. If Harden wouldn't have left, though, it would have been crazy. But it was early in their career. Okay, so, you know what I'm saying? They ain't know no better. Okay, cool. But after that, bro, you still could not get past Steph Curry in the West. You couldn't get past nobody. You couldn't make it to the Western Conference Finals and get out of it until you came and played with Steph Curry.
First of all, you just had Kyrie and Harden.
They're going to talk about that.
As a leader, he should have been able to hold that team together. First of all, so that lets you know right there, he don't even have the same qualities when it comes to being a leader as Steph Curry.
This is the funny part about that thing too, about being a leader, right? I was watching Colin. I don't watch these, but it was on Facebook. It was Hurd said this. He was like, KD always said, it was never about championship. I just want a ball. Well, if you wanted a ball, the best place to go hoop was over there. You have your superstar in Steph that will take that away from you. All you would have to do is play ball.
Bro, so look at Wiggins. Look at Wiggins. That's exactly what Wiggins. Niggas had so much pressure on Wiggins to be the star in Minnesota. Even myself, Wiggins wasn't doing shit. I can admit it.
So Wiggins was still a dub. He always had 20 points per game.
I take that back. I'm sorry. I mean, as far as the star, right?
The first pick overall star. Yes.
Yeah, you supposed to be doing a little bit more than 20 a game, being that person.
Yeah.
Because you know what I'm saying.
Especially with no superstars around you.
Fact. So in Minnesota, he was just coasting, but he was forced to be the star there because it wasn't nobody else that could do that. He go to Golden State now. Steph and Clay over here. All I gotta do is play basketball.
Yeah,
Bro, he can score 19. He can score 15 points and get 10 rebounds, and he don't give a fuck. He had a great game. He ain't got to worry about the media saying what he did or didn't do. Nothing.
Yeah.
He's
just hooping. That's all he's doing.
On my mama. That's all I want to do. He ain't got to worry.
Tay, you had a lot of shit to say before we press record on this. What were you trying to say?
No, hey, look, I'm like this. If you can't do the same thing that LeBron did with the same pieces, then you can't really say that you a great player like that. KD's never, ever been able to step up with the talent that he's always had around him his whole career.
Right.
He ain't like the Spurs where you got draftees and Golden State where it's draftees that's coming in, you know what I'm saying, putting in that work to get better. He's doing what LeBron is doing, traveling around different teams with different superstars, but he's not getting the same results.
Exactly.
So for you to even say that he's close to Steph Curry, that man is basically became Golden State. You don't think of another team before you think of Steph Curry in the team.
No,
even
that's absolutely right.
What was it? Run
DMC.
Even that squad, you don't think about them.
No, it's
you think about them second.
Run TMC.
You think about them second compared to you do Steph Curry's team.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And even me as a basketball just guru, bro, I'd rather see the Golden State without KD team than the one with.
I always said that. My favorite Warriors team never won a championship. Was the 7-3-9 team. That was always my favorite.
Them boys was going nuts.
Just hoopers. It reminds me of
my God,
just hoopers getting out there.
Yes, that's all it was.
Livingston was going crazy. Oh my God, Livingston was losing his mind.
But you see, you want to talk about Livingston, right? Let's talk about the franchise because on my last podcast I was talking about this. It's like look at up and down, right? Livingston, if you watch the parade, he's still there. Barbosa, still there. They're all, bro. This is what I love about this franchise. It's like Iggy's next. He's taking Mike Brown's spot on that coaching staff. Because he's going to the Kings.
Yeah, he's something.
Something. He's going to be a part of this. Look what they're Barbosa, Livingston, Zaza Pachulia. Everybody, a lot of the people they consider like IQ smart people, they're in the front office now, and they're helping them doing something.
You know who they're Spurs 2.0.
That's exactly what Kerr was saying. This is ran just like them. Your superstars came from the draft. It didn't come from buying, and then the Spurs, the San Antonio market isn't like big, like as far as like LA or New York.
Right.
Same, and you can say that about San Francisco too. Now you can kind of say because social media, Google, Facebook, all this stuff is in the Bay Area now.
Has always been that money.
No, we were a small market, bro. We could barely get anyone. We still can't get people. That's why we had to draft.
Barry Bonds had that team right there next to that Golden State flag. Barry Bonds had that team on the map.
I mean, shit.
Yeah, but that wasn't basketball.
Yeah. If you want to talk about that team, we still can't get all-stars to come over here.
They definitely a small market. Niggas had Corey Maggette, Steven Jackson, Monte Ellis.
Yeah, like Monte Ellis was an undrafted. Steven Jackson was traded over here because of Dunleavy and Troy Murphy. We have to trade people to come here.
Right.
So
this is a small market for
but not anymore because of the way San Francisco and the Bay Area is working with Silicon Valley shit. The money's there. Luxury tax ain't shit. They're talking about Jordan Poole getting 4 years, $100 million. So what? Like, let him have it. He's gonna.
We need that. He gotta stay.
He need that back.
That's another thing. They drafted Poole. They drafted
Kuminga. They didn't draft Peyton, but he was a G League pickup.
He came from
Is
G
the
League. He came
pickup,
from G
yeah.
League.
But there's 4. You have
Everything
Wiseman,
organically
Poole,
from that
Moody.
team.
Kuminga, listen, I really, really, really like Moody. Like,
He's
I
taking.
really like.
He's gonna take Damon Lee's minutes. I really hope they. I get it. He's the in-law of Steph, but they need to get rid of his ass, bro. It's done. He got 2 rings. Send him out his way, man.
He good. Yeah, he good. He good. But Moody is going to be a key player real soon.
I like his game.
Kuminga is nice. Poole is going to be.
I can't wait for Wiseman to be healthy, bro.
Yeah, I want to see what Wiseman.
That's another problem. When he
I definitely want to see what Wiseman.
Like,
gonna throw Wiseman.
I want to see. I want to see what the offense is about to look like with this nigga for real. With everybody
Wiseman in it.
Yeah,
Yes.
I want to see what the offense is like with Wiseman.
Because Looney may be a highly vet that knows how to play the angles and whatnot. When
Yeah,
we're
bro,
talking
it's gonna
about
be
talking about a whole different
We talking about
athleticism,
somebody
bro.
that's-
He could
You know
put
what
he
I'm
could
saying?
put it on the ground, and you seen him do
And
fast breaks,
We talking about
threes.
Woods. We talking about Woods.
bro.
Woods at his
Facts.
highest
Shout
level.
out to Woods.
But-
Shout out to
but
Woods.
yeah,
We talking about Woods at his highest level.
All right, listen. Before I get into the album, there's one more thing I need because I'm asking every single person. All right.
but you know the Spurs gonna be back. I want to say that before you.
Oh,
switch
no,
over.
no! I'm not switching over now. Time out. I forgot. We gotta
Okay.
talk about your Spurs. Why is it that DeJounte Murray's on the trade block? Like that is so. If I could ask, it's
I'm
because
gonna keep it a bang.
I love that guy. I love that kid. Like he's
He's
a
only
bucket
that we have
and a
right now.
lockdown.
I'm gonna keep it a bang. While they go. This is why I feel like. Dante, you hear your mic went off.
Yeah, I just got a phone call. I had to close.
Oh, I feel like they want to play the same basketball that they was playing that we were just talking about. But with
Everybody gonna hate.
the people that they got right now, not them type of players. So it's not gonna work. So DeJounte he hooping, but then he trying to play the system, and everybody else trying to play the system. DeJounte want to hoop though. You feel me? He want to hoop, and I feel
We're not gonna go nowhere until I hate to say it, and all my Spurs fans gonna hate me for it. Until Pop retire, we're not going. And here
Pop
it's
gonna-
just
Pop
because
gonna
of the
have to retire,
system.
bro.
The system has to be updated.
So
This is
he
a new
Pop
day and
gotta
age
retire.
of basketball.
he needs to do what Pat Riley did and just go up in the front office and work that way. Just
Yeah,
like
he got-
just
he got-
like what's his name from Boston when he left and let
Larry
Ime
Bird.
take Brad Stevens. He
Just
just
talking about dude right now.
so Ime Udoka took over because Brad Stevens quit the coaching job to be part of the front office. So that's
Right.
that's exactly what Pop should do. Like Pop, man, like you don't need to stress out no more about
He
these
should
82
have
games.
did that shit. He should have did that shit as soon as Kawhi left.
That's what we thought. We thought it was gonna be all of them retiring at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Timmy, Ginobili, all them going out. But he stayed there and tried to keep it going, man. This new basketball, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And once he sits down, then we'll be able to, focus on what we got now. We got some great pieces in the draft. Trust me. Old boy from Baylor, hey.
Oh yeah,
that
I like
play.
that.
That kid
like
can
bro.
play. But we just gotta make sure we use them right. That's the thing with the Spurs, bro, for the last couple of years. Even with DeRozan. We didn't let DeRozan do his thing. You know what I'm saying? He
I
was
know.
in that system. And you see how
was
he
trying to
acted
be in
when
that
he went to
system.
Chicago. When he got to Chicago, he was like, hey, it's time to hoop.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? I done learned
that
from him.
team. That team was nasty this year. Besides,
And
before
they still
injuries.
was trash, and they still was trash though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. But you got to see DeRozan, what he used what he learned in San Antonio
I'm not
and
talking
his
about the
skills
team.
that he got now.
Yeah, I'm just talking about the team. I don't understand how they was that trash. Who fault is it? Zach LaVine or DeMar DeRozan? Or the coaching?
I would tell you like this: Lonzo Ball being hurt was a real big deal
Yeah, once he got hurt, it killed him.
because one of them had to play point guard after that.
But look, they played together a few games and they wasn't busting the top teams' ass. They was
So
busting.
they would have though. Once they would have got in a little groove, that team right there could have did some things.
I'm gonna keep it a band with you. I feel like Zach LaVine and Andrew Wiggins is the same player. And I feel like
that's a
DeMar
hot take
DeRozan,
right there.
I feel like that. I feel like Zach LaVine, Andrew Wiggins, the same player, and DeMar DeRozan is not that much above them two.
So they're like tier 3, and he's a tier 2.
Mid-range shooters, more attack the hole. Not really.
So
Got a 3-ball, but not a real deadly one. Yeah.
DeMar DeRozan should be a 1, but he's not a 1.
No, he's a 2. He's a straight 2.
Yeah, they need a 1. They need a number 1 player. They don't got no number 1. They got a number 2.
Yeah, that's exactly what my homeboy said. He's from Chicago. He's a Bulls fan. He says, listen, his whole philosophy, and it made me think like, yeah, you're right. You cannot win the NBA Finals without a top 5 player on your team.
Yeah, you gotta have a number 1 player, but you have to.
Steph Curry, Giannis, Kawhi, like KD, LeBron. Like you need one of these guys on your team.
Not KD.
No, but KD. No. Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah, right now, KD got that caliber, but he's just not a winner, bro. KD not a winner.
But what I'm saying is, you need that type of talent to star on that team to win. There's the 04 Pistons is probably the only team you can look at.
That's the last time
that you can say there was no true superstar on that team, but there was always a superstar in every championship team. So speaking of superstars, this is it before I go into the album because I want to hear this. Who is in your top 10 all time now? And I'll go first, all right? Because I've already said
no real one.
So no, you don't have to put it in order. You just need to put a top 10 in because what happened this finals made me change everything. So my top 3 and no
Steph been in mine.
Nah, so I was being respectful for a minute, but I'm gonna explain. Y'all think about your top 10, and then I'm about to spit mine right now. My top 3 in no order. I'm not gonna put an order in. It's Jordan, LeBron, and Kareem. Those are the top 3. However you scramble it is on you. After that, I got Bird and Magic, and Russell on the next 3. And then
Russell, which Russell?
Russell.
Come on, man.
Bill Russell. Yeah.
Bill, okay.
Russell Westbrook. What the hell?
Some people be saying some crazy.
Nah. So that's my next 3 is Magic, Bird, and Russell, right? And then I go to my next 3, which is Steph, Kobe, Shaq, and Tim Duncan. In no order. Those are my top 10. I cannot. I gave Wilt Chamberlain the boot. He's number 11, with KD knocking on the door, and who else? I'll put Giannis. Giannis is damn near. Larry Bird, I had to because he's a part of Magic Johnson's like saving in the 80s. And you cannot talk about a top 5 team all time without the 86 Celtics.
You can't talk about the Celtics team without it being Bird.
The 86 Celtics is literally a top 5 team all time, and you can't. Yeah. So go ahead.
Well, listen. If I had to take a nigga out, if I'm taking somebody out that's in there, I'm taking out Bird. Jordan.
Who?
Jordan. It ain't no order. Jordan is in my top 10. Bron is in my top 10. Shaq is in my top 10. Steph is in my top 10. I'm gonna say that early just so niggas know. That's 4.
Yeah.
What I said, Magic was in my top 10.
That's 5. You got
Kobe
Magic, Jordan. Oh, yeah,
10.
that's 6.
What I said, Magic, Jordan.
You said Magic,
Bron.
Jordan, Bron. Then you said Shaq, Steph, Kobe.
All right, yeah.
I'm with you on that until you say Kobe's knocking on that 11.
Oh, he's 11 for you?
Yeah.
Listen, it depends on because I'm not. I don't think I would put Timmy in my top 10, honestly, and that's just because.
Bro, is he?
You ain't got too many big men in your top 10.
Yo, no. But is he not the best power forward all time?
He is.
So how can you be the best of a 5-position starting lineup and you can't be top 10?
Look,
damn, that's hard.
You can say Timmy, you can say Dirk, and you can say
multiple multiple
What's his name?
championships,
I'm not putting
multiple
Dirk in
MVPs. Yeah,
No, I'm
Dirk.
saying-
Dirk's in the top 20-ish area. He's like 11 to 20 for me. Bro, you cannot deny 5-time champion, multiple MVPs. Like, come on,
I
bro.
ain't denying him, but somebody got to move out the way for niggas like Steph. I don't
No,
care about your.
but I want to know your top because you put Hakeem Olajuwon in there, right?
I just said, yeah, just right now. Yep, that was just the one I just said.
Oh, so you added Hakeem and kicked out. I can't do that, bro. Oh,
You
that's
added
tough.
Hakeem over Timmy.
That's tough.
No. I had Timmy, but Timmy was what 8?
Oh no, so you have Timmy in your top 10.
Yeah, but if I have to take somebody out for Steph, it's gonna be Bird, Timmy. That's what I'm saying.
I kicked Wilt out for Steph.
You know, Will. I ain't see Will score that 100 points, so I don't believe he scored 100 points.
It's not even just that. It's like, besides that 100 points, Bill Russell was reigning supreme in those days. Even though single-handedly, Wilt Chamberlain had the better numbers. I mean, if you ain't winning championships, if he's hogging all the championships back then you're number 11, 10. That's still good. You got to make room.
That's what I'm saying. 11 ain't bad.
I mean, yeah, it's all time.
So who you got, Dante? Because I feel
bad.
I think Bass went. So wait, Bass went Magic, Bron, Jordan, Kobe, Steph. That was your 5.
I got the same 5 without Kobe.
So who you add that's not with Kobe? Oh no, actually, you know what? I want your whole 10. So
I look at it like this. Kobe.
Bro, niggas got Giannis in
I give him all his accolades and everything. I give him all
Not
his
yet.
bread and butter. But when it comes to being something that we've never seen before, that's what I look at as far as top 10. You know what I'm saying? Shaq being so dominant. Timmy D having all those post moves and being
big fundamental.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff is what makes my top 10. So Kobe was the same as MJ to me. You know what I'm saying? So there's no separation in that. I'm not going to put him number 1 because MJ did it with a little bit less, but still had a squad with him. So they both had a lot of help because Pippen, to me, is a top.
He's top 75.
15.
He's on the top 75 team.
You know what I'm saying? So two of the players, and then Dennis Rodman is top 50. You know what I'm saying? So when you add those players on there, you know what I'm saying? So I give you, instead of Kobe.
Don't say no bullshit though.
For real. But I just want I like how you say that. While you thinking, I just want to put it out there too that Steph Curry for 2 finals has won an NBA championship without anyone on the top 75 roster that just came out.
Bro,
I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas can't tell me.
I'm just saying.
Go ahead.
No.
I don't want to get back into that. Go ahead, Dante. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say that's where my top 10. Steph takes Kobe out.
Oh, you take
So who's
Kobe
your
out?
10? I need to know your 10 so I can how does Kobe
I
get
can agree
out?
with that one.
No, we all got Steph there, but I want to know the top 10.
We got Magic. We got Magic. I got Bird. I got MJ. I got Timmy. I got Shaq. Bill. I got, what is that? 7?
That boy said Jordan yet?
Yeah, Jordan was like 3rd.
That's 7. Yeah.
That's 7. I already said Magic.
Somewhere.
I said Magic, right?
Y'all don't like Kareem or something?
I ain't say Kareem on mine?
Nope.
Oh, damn, I meant to. I thought I said it.
Y'all tripping if y'all think Kareem is not. Kareem got just as many championships. He's still the leading
Kareem's
scorer to
there,
this day.
I got to make sure I get the other ones first.
So
because
he's top 3 all time for me. You can't say that. That motherfucker is. He said this at a talk show. Like, listen, I'm the number 1 scorer in NBA, and I shot 1-3. He said, Ross, you said Parrish, bro.
Yeah.
You said what?
You can't. When it comes to I'm a big man. I love big men. You you in those Celtics championships, there was nobody else who could stop him.
I'm not about to tell you, Robert. You talking about Robert?
Robert Parrish, bro. A Golden State Warriors draft that got traded to the Celtics.
You
No, there is.
How many ships did he win? How many ships did he win in the
Parrish is not a top 5 center.
He wasn't winning those ships. The team was winning, nigga. Come on now, you act like he was doing it by himself.
Yeah, because Kevin McHale was one hell of a player too. You better put him there because he's better than Parrish.
Who?
What?
Kevin McHale.
I'm about to look up his career average. You wildin'. This nigga said.
I'm looking just like everybody else. Looking at what you do for the team over.
So Robert Horry is top 10.
No. Robert Horry, top 10 clutch, top 10. Yeah.
I mean,
bro,
clutch.
He should have been.
Bro,
what he was doing.
Parrish.
What is this nigga average 14 points a game for his career? Dante,
that's a big man. 14 points, big man.
Okay, let's go to Shaq then.
No. Let's go down to centers real quick. So Shaq,
look at how many years Robert Parrish played.
Bill Russell. Those are 3 centers that I just named right now. Right? I named Shaq.
I already named him.
Akeem Olajuwon.
I didn't name Akeem.
No, I'm just naming centers that I think are way better than that Parrish pick that you had. You have Shaq, Wilt Chamberlain, Russell.
And Shaq are the only 2.
I'm taking Patrick Ewing. I'm taking Akeem Olajuwon.
You couldn't even get a ship in New York. What are you talking about?
The Admiral?
Hold on.
Oh, that was touchy, huh? That was touchy, huh?
David is the only player to ever put up a quadruple.
All right, so I'm putting him over Parrish.
He never won the ships, though. That's why I can't put him in there.
He got a ring.
He got one. One when Timmy came. One.
But
he wasn't doing anything. He had pretty much the same team. We had Avery Johnson. We had.
Are you winning a championship? Are you winning a championship with Parrish if he stayed with the Golden State Warriors, bro?
Never.
I don't know who Golden State had back then.
Not a damn thing. That's what it was.
Hey, but like that's the only person that I'm putting ahead. I mean,
oh, you put him over Kobe? That's crazy. That's fucking wild.
Kobe is the same as MJ. I already told you that's the same player.
Bro, Parrish is Kayvon Looney, bro.
Okay. I take out Parrish and I put Kobe in. There, Kobe back in.
No, bro. I got this. Hey, don't worry, Lito. I got this shit recorded.
hey, you can have it recorded. Kobe and MJ are the same players, regardless.
That's true, but nigga, come on now. You talking about a nigga that averaged 14 points a game, bro. Fuck.
He had how many ships he had?
3.
I don't care about that. It ain't about that, bro. It ain't no top 10 nigga that we just said that averaged less than 20, nigga. None of them.
You ain't got to because you just kicked out a 25-point per game guy in Kobe. So
the nigga shot 80 shots per game.
It don't matter.
He's still Robert Parrish.
Hey, first of all, I'm gonna tell y'all right this, and everybody here can attest to this that knows me. I hate MJ and Kobe.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
Okay.
It don't matter. Look, I'm not the biggest LeBron fan, but he's still in my top 10.
I gave them the props. I gave them their props. They both in there. They both the same player.
All right, so you have Magic Bird.
So basically, I got 9 instead of 10
with Parrish.
So listen, it's a nigga named Walt Bellamy. This nigga averaged.
Stop it. You had to look up this nigga. You ain't even know who he was.
You're taking Parrish over the Big O?
No. Listen, the white
Oscar Robertson.
Right. You so right. I take Parrish. I put Oscar in there. My fault.
Yeah, the Big O. Yeah, see, I won't argue that. I won't argue the triple-double king right there. I'm not gonna argue that.
Hey, my fault.
Boy, we went crazy on this segment.
Hey, but when y'all go back and actually look at Parrish play, you will see how he disrupted the game, bro. His defense was crazy.
He averaged 14 a game.
It's like having Mutombo that could score. I can't hear you.
He said 14 a game.
Nigga, you had Bird taking more shots. It's like the nigga. Hold on. Paul Gasol shots went down when Kobe was shooting, right?
Listen.
I
Steph
think Kevin.
averaged 27. Steph averaged
How much
27.
did Paul
Clay.
Gasol average before he went to
Listen.
L.A.?
Listen.
From
Just hear me
Memphis
out.
to L.A.
Hear me out.
Yeah, you're
KD
right.
averaged
You're
20.
right. He had a point
Hear me
drop.
out.
You're right.
And thank you.
Look, though,
And Paul
listen, hear
Gasol
me
is
out,
one
though.
of the greatest centers to play.
Okay, but hear me out, though. Just hear me out. Steph and KD just averaged over 25, and Clay averaged over 20 that same year.
So what Draymond average?
Okay, that's three.
Draymond's still a
niggas.
great player, right? He
Listen,
do
that's
his role.
three. Listen, bro.
I'm not
listen.
worried about offensive scorers, bro.
Listen.
That's for
So
small
Draymond. So Draymond's
No,
top
no,
10. This.
Hey,
Listen,
I worry about players that's going to affect the game, bro.
Listen. Hear me out one more time. You said Larry Bird, one person, was shooting all the shots. I just told you 3 niggas averaged 20 plus. And
That's a new day and age, bro. They barely shot threes back then.
Dante,
Now
I
they
do.
shoot now they shoot threes more than twos today.
Hey, I have a question. Though. I have a question. Dante, are you taking Parrish over Kevin McHale? Because then you have to add him if you're going to put Kevin. Because I think Kevin McHale is the second best on the '86 Celtics. Before I even mentioned Parrish, that's tough, bro.
Look at him. Think about it.
It's
You
tough.
gotta think about all this. You gotta think about all this shit.
You're talking about the third option
Y'all just asked
on
me
the
fly,
team.
top 10. I gave
No.
y'all top 9.
No.
Y'all
But this is the
about
sake.
one motherfucking player.
This is the sake. This is the. No.
But one player, bro. Look,
It's actually 2 players because you kicked
I
out Kobe.
already switched them out, and I put the big O in there. So
Okay.
we good. then.
Okay. I'll stop.
Hey, but we will revisit this shit where you got both time to
Yeah.
show you the impact that Parrish had on the game, though.
I'm not. So look. So Dante, I'm not disrespecting Parrish, but what I'm saying, when you're the third option on a team, I cannot expect you to be a top 10 player. That's the only thing I'm saying.
Hey, but
The
see,
third
I'm looking at
option.
I'm looking at the defensive side too, because Shaq had offensive defense, Timmy had offensive defense. Most of these players had offense that we named, right?
Kobe's offense defense.
Boy, stop.
What? I'm about to hang up.
Don't hang up, man. We have a
Hang
topic to talk about.
I'm not fucking with. Look, rest his soul. Everything he's done in life, bro. I'm not fuck. I'm a Kobe, and I'm anti-Kobe and Jordan, bro. Ask anybody.
Listen, Dante. Listen. I'm gonna keep it a band
Because
with you.
y'all don't look at everything that these cats had around them. Y'all don't look at.
Hear me out.
Man.
Listen,
This
bro.
nigga Kobe had Shaq, bro.
He not listening to me. Listen to me, Dante. I understand exactly what you're saying. I feel the same way. Yes, bro. Kobe was pulling plenty shots to get his bucket. That don't mean that he still wasn't who he was, though. He still was hitting them motherfuckers when he needed to. He still was giving niggas 81.
Hey, Bass, I just looked it up. Kobe Bryant is a 9-time all first team defensive player, 3-time all
That's what I'm
defensive second
saying.
player.
Bro.
Listen, Dante. I'm not a Kobe fan. Like, yes, let's go Kobe. I'm not one of them. I know that Kobe is who he is, though. That nigga was on all the defensive teams.
I didn't say he wasn't. I didn't say he wasn't like that, bro. But he's not.
But you said he wasn't offensive. How you get defensive first team 9 times?
I'm not. No. Hold on. Okay, y'all get me.
No, you fucking yourself up. You fucking.
Just because I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm anti Kobe and MJ. So it
makes sense now. It makes sense. All right,
Hey,
but
MJ's the only one that you probably get the defense to.
I'm not trying to defend those guys.
Think about
I'm
it.
just
If I
trying
gotta
to
drive
I'm
in
just
the
trying to
back-
figure out the logic on Parrish. That was the only thing I'm trying to do.
Okay,
That's
so we
it.
good on that. You good on that? Because
That's all I cared about. Yeah.
With the Kobe thing, think about it. If I gotta run into Shaq, who am I gonna take my chances against? Kobe or Shaq?
They both was dropping 30 in the finals.
But I'm saying I'm not going in there when
Come on,
Shaq's in there because I know my shit gonna get killed.
No,
So it's gonna make Kobe look like a better damn defender.
But still,
Now when Gasol was in there,
But look, no. Time out before you go. He's a 9-time. He never played with Shaq for 9 years. He's a 9-time first team.
He was doing this without Shaq. Okay, stop talking. You keep doing it to yourself. Stop doing it.
Bro, that's because niggas was on his nuts. I'm not doing
I'm not. I am not.
Well,
I'm not doing it, bro.
okay.
not doing
Let me backtrack. I am a Kobe fan, so I'll say that. But what I'm saying is, bro,
Listen,
No, bro. I'm gonna need y'all to go back and look at the
who's-
tapes, bro.
Listen,
He got
I
dropped
am not
off.
a Kobe fan.
He used to
I'm
get
not
dropped
a
off.
Kobe fan.
that's my favorite shooting guard of all time. So
It's
No,
not
I just
mine.
need you to go back and look at the tapes. He
listen,
used
What
to get
tapes?
dropped off.
yes,
Listen,
yes.
Dante,
I understand.
I know.
the
No.
political Part of
Yes,
the game. The
yes.
political part of the game would make him a top defender. Yes, everybody, bro. I'm not on. Look at the. Go
You
back and
don't
look at the
think
tape.
you're telling me he's not really a good defender?
When he lost Shaq, his defense sucked.
Well, what about when he left? Because he was only with Shaq for what, 6 years? 5 years, if that.
That's
What?
most of his career.
No, he played 20 years, my guy.
Hey, hold on. And then his last 5 years, that wasn't Kobe.
Yeah, you're right. I'm
That
not
was-
gonna.
So
I
you
won't
can't
deny
even
that.
count those last 5. So what are you talking about?
But
He
in
played
in
basically
20
10
years, he's had 12 all defensive team votes, right? So I don't. And if anyone knows me on my podcast, I hate those votings. But you can't. You
Yeah,
can't
because
even be,
those votings don't
yes,
measure the actual.
agreed. But what I'm saying is like. You can't even be like considered unless you get voted on one of these at least. At least be part of the conversation. Like it's crazy. I'm not saying
it's
you're
because-
wrong. I just like
it's
argument.
because There's
Wrong.
cats that have more steals, that average more
Steph
steals than
Steph
anything.
Curry led the league in steals, bro. He's led it in
talking
1
about-
year.
we
And
talking
he ain't got not
overall-
nan one defensive player
But you
first
look
team.
at Steph Curry's defense though. What guards be
It got,
dropping him off?
listen. It got nigga. A lot of guards. Nigga, I am a Steph Curry fanatic. Nigga,
You-
Steph
you be getting
gets
dropped-
off.
Hey,
He gets
this
dropped
year-
off, bro. This year,
This
different.
when did he
Oh,
lead
listen,
the league?
listen.
When did he lead the league in steals?
Listen. His defense got better, yes,
Okay then.
but he still get dropped off. Still, it ain't. He has gotten better, yes, but nigga, he still get dropped off.
Okay.
He just
So that's
got
the same
better.
thing with Kobe. Kobe defense got
Yes.
better, but then he was
Getting
off.
dropped off. He got dropped off.
Yeah, okay,
Jordan,
but Kobe-
Jordan got dropped
listen,
off.
listen.
Everyone gets dropped
Listen,
off.
Oh my mama,
You
that's
talking
what
about
I'm
the
trying to say.
top-
You gotta understand.
He's
Listen,
400 of the
listen,
best
listen.
players.
Listen,
I'm
listen, bro.
letting-
Listen.
I'm
Let me say
talking
this
to
last
for
point.
them
Let me say the last piece.
West Coast
Niggas can
fans.
say, Kobe get dropped off. Yes, Steph got dropped off. Yes, but we also know that Kobe will strap you before Steph will strap you. So it's still
Yeah.
a different level
Yeah.
of defense.
Yeah.
Still. So yeah, they both got dropped off, but it's still different when Kobe in front of you and when
It's a
Steph.
lot of people that I think should be on first team, but because of the name, they didn't get first team.
Like who? Give me one. That's better. If you was talking about when Kobe was winning his in his 9 years.
Now I
Give
ain't
me a
talking about
nigga-
when. Hold up, when Kobe was it?
Bruce Bowen
Kobe-
was one.
Of
Bruce
course.
Bowen was always on that team with him.
And-
So
and
that's
Allen,
another one.
Tony Allen.
Tony Allen always was on that team. And then you went,
Grizzlies.
yeah, but like out of the wings, it's very limited. Like I can't
Who?
think.
Who, dog?
After Bruce
Tracy.
and
Tracy never. I ain't never see nobody drop Tracy.
Bro.
I ain't see nobody give Tracy buckets. He
Bro,
never was
T-Mac
on.
getting
Kobe
scored on.
gave him
Never
buckets.
Kobe was
T-Mac was never on the defensive list, was he?
I don't know. I would look that up.
T-Mac, listen, T-Mac don't got defense. I'm not gonna act like
What?
he got defense. T-Mac wasn't strapping niggas up.
He
was
strapped.
block-
He
he was
strapped
blocking
anybody
niggas.
who stepped in front of
He
him.
was blocking niggas shots. He wasn't strapping niggas up. Kobe will tell you, yes, T-Mac guarded me the best, but he still scored 30 on Mac. Still.
Bro, if you shoot 40 shots, you gonna score 30.
Don't matter how you get 30. If you get 30, you got 30, bro. It don't matter
Yeah.
how you got it.
It does matter. Efficiency to me is everything, bro.
Okay, listen, I'm not telling you. I'm not sitting up
Kobe
here
is not
arguing with
efficient at all.
you. Listen, bro, listen. And we not
Oh,
arguing.
I
about
didn't argue
efficiency.
that part.
You said, did I score 30 on you? Did they take shots to score 30? Nigga, I still scored 30. I don't give a
That's
fuck.
not
I'm
dropping
arguing.
me off, bro.
Well, hey, I
did
just
my
looked it
job to
up.
make you shoot-
I
to
just
make you
looked it
shoot
up.
30.
T-Mac.
If you shoot 30%, 40%, I'm good. Actually, not
Well, I
40%,
still-
but if you shoot 30%,
Listen, bro,
I'm good.
I still scored 30 on you. I don't give a fuck what my percentage is.
See,
So
that's
what?
the mindset.
That's
see, that's a
it.
different mindset. That's a
No,
different mindset.
I'm with you,
saying-
Dante,
Yeah,
on that
no,
part.
Listen,
but
listen, Dante.
Because you're killing my team by trying to get
Listen,
30
bro.
with 30 shots, bro.
Okay, listen to me. And how many championships do Kobe have?
Because
5.
of Shaq. He got one without him.
Okay,
he
all
got
right,
two without
But
him.
it only had that one without
He
him.
got two without
He
him.
got two without. He got two without Shaq.
He
But listen,
repeated
hear me out.
09 and 10.
Hear me out again. Hear me out. We're not arguing that. This
Yeah,
is
we're
what
not.
I'm saying to you. If I score 30 on you, I scored 30 on you. You gotta understand. I'm not asking you about what.
That's what's wrong with basketball these days.
No, it's nothing. Listen, no, it's something wrong with you. You just gotta understand.
That just
Some
means we
niggas-
playing track. We running up and down the court, see who can throw the ball up the most.
You gotta understand. Some teams don't care. Obviously, Jordan and Kobe was able to do that. They played with.
Because of who they play with. Yeah, you got the number one rebounder in the league. You could throw up some shit.
I looked it up. T-Mac ain't never even sniffed a third team all defense.
Yeah, T-Mac ain't playing
Thank you.
fucking
That's what I'm
defense.
saying.
But
you-
T-Mac don't play defense.
But
I
I'm
said
saying
that.
no. What I'm saying is they never get T-Mac strapped to loud that niggas up.
T-Mac
Yes.
did not strap nobody, bro.
He probably
The niggas
did.
T-Mac strapped Bruce Bowen type of niggas. He wasn't
No.
strapping no. Bro,
I can't believe you just said this shit.
what elite? Listen. What elite? He was strapping Jerry Stackhouse towards the end of his career. Tell me an elite guard that you know right now. That
So
T-Mac was strapping.
to be fair with what Lito said, right, is
I'm talking about elite guard, not
so
niggas.
when people talk about T-Mac,
Not the
like
team.
I'm talking about the legends. When they talk about T-Mac, they don't ever talk about defensively. They always talk about how he
They
gives
talk
them
about him
buckets.
busting their ass offensively.
Bro.
That's
Yeah,
what
they
he-
never bring up defense ever. Whereas
T-Mac
when you talk
offense-
about Kobe,
Because it's
they'll talk
underrated.
about that.
Because nobody
Oh, no.
went at him
Listen,
like that.
okay, listen. Just be.
His defense is
If
his
you
offense.
busting my ass, I'm gonna go back at you, right? Same thing in the league, right?
Touche.
But it don't happen. Listen. But even still, you still have to play defense. It don't matter if I score on you or you score on me again. You still have to strap for
This-
48
this-
more minutes.
This podcast was supposed to be on the album. We got a whole sports. We 40
Bro,
minutes
hey,
in.
I'm
I love
I'm
it.
trying
I
to
love it. I
I'm
love
trying
it.
to get Dante to understand. Like I
You're
know
not gonna
what
get me
you're
to
saying,
understand, bro. You're not
Listen,
gonna get me to
listen. I
understand.
know what you're saying. You just got to see it for the bigger picture.
These are the
bigger picture.
sidelines. These are the
I've
sidelines
never
of
heard-
Fort Riley,
I've never
Kansas
heard
gyms.
Nobody say, "Oh, that nigga
Right.
gave T-Mac buckets last night." Never.
T-Mac will tell you
But
that
you-
Kobe did.
My mama, T-Mac said that on the thing.
When? Send it to me. Send it
Google
to
it.
me.
Oh, my mama. All you got to do is Google
I'll
it. That's
drop it on the link.
Hey, and I'm gonna look at that same game that he talking about, and I'm gonna look at the stat line.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. This is where you keep fucking up. It's not about what he did.
Efficiency,
Even-
bro.
Okay,
if he-
it's about listen. It's about efficiency personally to you.
If T-Mac
still-
made 30 shots and Kobe only had 32, 35, that is not dropping them off to me.
Okay, but T-Mac can tell you Kobe had 35 on him. Still,
Yeah,
it don't
if
matter.
he shoots
See,
35
Dante,
shots, I'm not
Dante,
worried about that.
Dante, I totally agree with what you're saying, but you got to understand
I
that
hear
not
what he's saying.
no, but you got to understand that not everybody thinks this way. The casuals will only see one thing: 30 points. They're not going to look at
That's
this.
what I hate.
They're not
I
going
hate
to.
that.
Yeah, I hate it too. I hate it too. I
gotta be
understand
real.
that because to casuals, they'll look at 30 and say he dropped 30, and you're right. When you look at the field goal percentage and you look at the amount of times he shot the ball, it isn't efficient. But
You gotta be real.
I want to say 70% of the world, they care about just what you dropped. That's
We
it.
talking about
Yeah.
we talking about people who love the sport of the game. That's you, Dante.
And I truly
You like,
understand.
nigga, it took you
Efficiency
55
is my
shots to
thing.
Get 30 points.
Efficiency is
And
my
I-
thing,
bro.
bro.
And
I
see,
agree
here's
with that.
Because I'm like this. The point of the game is for me to score every time down,
Yeah.
right? And to figure out how to score every time down.
The 100% shots, not these little 0% shots. Yes, I get it.
Exactly. If I'm taking a 42-footer, bro, I did my job on defense because you're going to make that shot 1 out of 10 times.
Facts.
Right.
You
You
did
know
your
what I'm saying?
job.
Yeah. So
I woke you
to
up.
me,
baby.
that's why I like Spurs
I'm
basketball.
doing a
Not just
podcast.
because it's my city, but because of the fact that, nigga,
It's
everything is
beautiful.
efficient.
It's beautiful
beautiful.
basketball. Yeah, it's
It's
beautiful.
passing to get the open shot. It's making sure that you do rotations on defense. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. That's what I love. You know what I'm saying about the game of basketball. It
Truly
makes it
agree.
into-
I agree.
into the chess match within the game. When you just
Keep
come
that
down
on
and
there.
throw shit up, that's not a chess match.
I'm editing that
That's
shit.
football to
Now,
me.
explain.
Because because football is a game of chance. Oh, this person just happened to be out of the wrong position,
Well-
so now I could break a 30-yard, you know what I'm saying?
True.
Run.
A
Some shit
slight little
Yeah.
alleyway. Yeah.
Exactly. Basketball is not supposed to be about that. It's supposed to be about, hey, breaking it down to where I could do something to you every single time. That's why working in the post. Kobe, MJ, that's why I keep them in my top, even though I hate them, because that footwork in the post, it was beautiful.
Right.
But when you come down, you just jacking up, that's where it starts to become an ugly game to me now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I want to.
And that's what I'm saying. You got to stop taking yourself personal. You got to look at it.
I'm always going to have that coaching mindset, you know what I'm saying, analytical mindset when it comes to that game.
Say, bro, drop 30 on bro.
That's
You go watch, bro. You go watch the game, and they be like, this nigga.
He
He
threw
missed
30.
every damn thing.
He got 30
Nigga got
points on
30
30
from the line.
shots.
Most of these niggas score 20 at the free throw line. Come on, bro.
You're speaking on James Harden itself. I always used to argue that, like, bro,
Exactly.
majority of Harden's stuff comes from the free throw line. Like,
Thank you.
Niggas,
it is what it is.
Niggas used to have me so mad. It was really telling me that he was better than Steph. All because he invented a step back and he learned how to get free throws.
I
He
don't
know how to shoot
want to
free
hear
throws.
about it. Now his ass is at a strip club as we speak. So,
Niggas,
listen,
bro, niggas blow my mind.
I'm sorry. Just like my favorite podcast right now, I have to.
Okay, so that's
What's
good.
up?
Good.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that's the same thing that you saying to me right now though. Is James Harden just like when niggas say James Harden was better than Steph to you? That's the same thing you saying to me right now.
Me or Bass?
Bass.
No, explain. Say it one more time. Break it down a little.
That you saying that Tracy McGrady, you know what I'm saying? Kobe used to give him buckets or whatever, but he was shooting just like Harden. He was shooting just like Harden.
Listen, let me explain to you what I'm saying. I'm not saying
Break it down
that
to
Kobe was better than T.
Give me a second. I gotta pull up.
Yeah, I'm
Go
not
ahead.
saying one was
Go
better
explain.
than the other due to a defensive game. I'm saying overall, James Harden and Steph Curry, niggas. I'm saying Kobe's defense was better than T-Mac's defense.
Kobe had to play less of of talent than at his position than T-Mac. Remember, T-Mac was in the East where there's a lot more beasts out there.
Listen, I hear what you saying. Still,
Kobe only had to go against the Spurs, really.
Bro, Kobe had 9 defensive, all defensive teams. T-Mac
look at-
had 0.
Kobe was matching up against who on the Spurs? Nobody.
What about the
Bro, you act
Mavericks?
like-
We had to bring
Listen,
Bowen out to guard Kobe just
What
because
about-
of size-wise.
What about
Okay,
Tracy
listen, though.
Tracy and Yao Ming's Rockets? You're not disrespecting them, are you?
That's what I'm saying. That, bro. During that
Bro,
time, Tracy,
who was T-Mac
if
starting?
he wouldn't got hurt, if Tracy wouldn't have got hurt, Tracy would have been. He'd have won a lot of championships
Listen to me. T-Mac is my third
Him and
favorite
Yao Ming.
player. Third favorite player ever, T-Mac. I like Steph Curry, LeBron, and T-Mac. That's my order. I low-key be putting T-Mac in front of LeBron sometimes, depending on how I'm feeling. This nigga was not strapping nobody in no year. This nigga was only about a bucket, bro. I used to watch T-Mac so much, nigga. I wanted to be T-Mac every day. I didn't want to be Michael Jordan, nigga. I wanted to be Tracy McGrady.
A lot of people
That
can
nigga
say
didn't
that.
want-
And I need you to go back and watch your man's defense then, because he
Bro, I'm
straps
not
niggas up.
saying he wasn't playing defense. I know he was putting niggas shit on the glass. I'm talking about sit down, strap defense. No, hell no.
Who was name one player that you could honestly I could go back and be like, okay, this nigga gave T-Mac buckets for real. I'm talking about just like my dude I do Maruf, when he come down and give you buckets, same way.
Some podcast that T-Mac was on, he brought up Allen Houston.
Fact, Allen Houston. He did say Allen Houston was baking him. I just seen that.
That's and Allen Houston's not a.
And listen, and niggas
he's a
said
bucket.
Allen Houston.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch that.
You hear me?
He
though?
brought
Niggas said
up Allen Houston. Of course, he brought up Kobe, but Allen Houston was the one that shocked me. It was like,
Listen to what I'm finna say to you. Because where is Allen Houston at on your top 10 list? Top 15, top 20, top 30. He's not on that. He is not on there. And niggas said Allen Houston was baking them. I'm not trying to hear what you're talking about, bro.
Hey
I ain't
man,
trying to hear that shit, man.
that's
He
probably his
wildin'.
homie. That's probably his homie, and he trying to get that nigga some spotlight. Shit.
Look, speaking
That
of
motherfucker
spotlight,
there.
man.
listen,
Let's
speaking
go
of
ahead,
spotlight, bro, listen, we literally went an hour of sports, and I wasn't even supposed to do that, but I love it. But
My bad, bro. My
no,
bad.
it's not even
Hey,
that. It's not even that.
If you let me prepare for it, it'll be even better.
All
Because I
right,
wasn't
hey,
even thinking about talking
what-
sports either.
All right, Parrish, we'll talk about this another time.
There you go.
Oh, my
I'm
life,
gonna see. That's why I need to prepare so I can have all my stats right here and let y'all niggas know. Look, that.
Yes.
Because a lot of y'all seen. Because you gotta think about it. Y'all only seen the YouTube shit from Parrish. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
Where
only
else?
seen.
Where else am I gonna see this shit? I ain't got no
That's what
time
I'm saying.
machine.
I'm older. I got to see live action. You know what I'm saying? Niggas in the game, shit like that. You know what I'm
God damn,
Y'all-
Dante, when you was born, bro?
saying? 79, bro.
Oh yeah, you definitely watched the '80s. You right.
Yeah.
You
know
definitely
what I'm
watched
saying?
them.
A lot of basketball.
Yeah.
That's why I said. That's why I don't like Jordan that much because I seen how much help he had. You know what I'm saying? In all actuality, you know what I'm saying?
Listen,
Like
listen, Jordan's still Jordan, though. He might have help, but he.
I give him that. I just want niggas to recognize the help. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want.
I'm curious. Who is your all-time number one player of all time?
Yeah, who is that? Who is this?
Because if you're not, if you're not talking about someone with help, I mean, I can't think of any superstar that didn't have help.
I've never, y'all. Like I said, I think different. I don't have number one players all time. I have.
I don't either. You're right. So I'm not. It's fair. I'm not even.
But I mean, that's why I love the game so much because it's going to take all five to win that bitch.
Jason Kidd is my all-time favorite.
Who?
Jason Kidd. That's my all-time favorite player, like overall. I just like.
I ain't gonna lie to you,
bro. When I watched, with me,
that's crazy. To be honest, y'all got me sitting here thinking who my all-time favorite player is.
This man gonna say, "Oh yeah, I used to watch Bill Russell."
I can't think of not one person that I could say is like hands down my favorite player, bro.
Bro, I love this nigga Steph, bro.
I love Jason Kidd. To me, was everything that I love to watch because he was always team first. He always made someone better on his team, and he was a straight leader. Hence, why he's a coach now. And plus, he's from the Bay Area, so let's put that out there. But look, that was always my and anyone could.
Sean Kemp, your favorite player?
No, I'm saying I got. That's how I range. You know what I'm saying? Like I go from Sean Kemp. Like I said, I used to love big men. So Sean Kemp, Shaq, Timmy D. You know what I'm saying? Those is the cats to me. But nowadays, it's starting to become the Ja Morants.
You got to the big man isn't the focus anymore for championship teams.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So the focus. See, and that's another thing. Y'all era, it's always been the guard play.
You gonna say y'all, bro?
My era hasn't been always a guard play.
Bro, I am not that young, bro. I appreciate it, but I was born in the 80s.
We came from the game of basketball where
Shaq and Patrick Ewing and the Admirals, like the center was still the focus point.
Ewing cat. Nobody but New Yorkers like Patrick Ewing.
Patrick Ewing is better than Parrish. I'll put you that
Patrick Ewing's not better than anybody.
Yes, he is.
You put Patrick Ewing on that 86 Celtics instead of Parrish. They're not going 3 championships.
With Eric Snow.
Oh my gosh.
Patrick Ewing and Eric Snow are the same people to me.
Patrick Ewing is part of the top 75 anniversary team.
I don't know why.
What do you mean? You can't mention top 10 centers without him. You can name 10 centers.
That many centers.
Yes, there is. And besides this era that you keep complaining about, the whole other decades were bigs. Russell.
Text me all your top 10 bigs.
Okay, so I can do it right now off rip. Shaq, Wilt, Bill Russell. Those are your top 3. Kareem, he's a center. That's 4. Hakeem Olajuwon, that's 5. I'm already at 5, right? Now we're gonna look. Yes. Now we're gonna talk about Patrick Ewing, the Admiral. Those are their top 10, right? Then who's to say that Tim Duncan's really not a center? I'm putting Yao Ming over Parrish.
Okay, I just wanted to see if you was gonna say Yao before you finish.
Yao Ming.
I was gonna put Yao in there before.
Yao Ming, yes. Those are 8 bigs right now that I just mentioned, and I'm not even.
Okay.
I'd even bring up prime Dwight Howard yet, who led a team to a finals.
Okay. There
I
you go.
put that over there.
God, boy.
Right, that's
What a
9.
God, what a God, nigga.
That's 9.
Dwight
And
Howard.
bro, you cannot
Man.
deny Dwight Howard.
I'm
No, I'm
denying
saying, I'm talking about
Patrick
him.
Ewing. I am denying Patrick Ewing.
I already put Patrick Ewing on there.
I'm denying him. I'm gonna take him out. Watch. Go ahead.
Over Robert Parrish.
No, hold on. I'm letting him say his people so I could say who I'm gonna replace with Patrick.
All
Ewing.
right, so now I have 9 people that is in the modern day era. I still have to put George Mikan in there. You gonna accept him?
Yeah, I guess.
That's 10 already.
I ain't really get to see him do his thing.
Well, yeah, he was in the
Listen.
back. But that's 10 already that I just mentioned, and I still haven't even.
Jokic already knocking.
And Embiid.
Okay, so Embiid right there, you just named 11 people. I'm putting Embiid in there. I'm taking out Patrick.
And I'm telling you, Jokic, a back-to-back MVP.
There you go. And now see, so now Patrick is way out.
Yeah, him and
All right, here we
Parrish.
go. Look. Him
Okay,
and
I'll
Parrish.
take Parrish out. I ain't arguing with
But
you.
listen,
I ain't arguing with
listen,
you.
but
Right,
listen.
you're not gonna put Patrick in there.
But listen, before Parrish.
Hold
come
up.
on the
How
list,
would you put
Patrick was the underdog.
Patrick in there when he ain't even got as many rings as Parrish?
Because it's a team
It ain't
accolade
about
you're
the
talking
rings.
about.
Robert Ory.
Okay,
Robert
what
Ory not
has
winning Paul
Patrick
George.
Ewing done? Did Patrick Ewing win the championship?
No.
Did they go to the conference championship?
Yes.
Did he win that?
Wait, he went to the finals.
Yeah, he did. But did he win that?
No. He's a rookie
went
of the
to-
year. Listen, he's a rookie of the year, 11-time All-Star. You know, he got his first team 1 time, second team all the time.
He
He's
said
a-
one time, right?
Yes, he's a defensive
Bro,
player
Robert
like you
Parrish
like.
don't
He's an
got no
offense.
Robert
He's
Parrish
a.
don't got no
Hold on.
Hold on, let me.
I already know Robert Parrish don't got no first team.
But his rings go ahead and trump all that.
No, it don't.
Bro,
But
he's
you
the part of that the main squad.
He was
that
the
won those-
third
Listen,
option.
I understand. All right, listen. Okay.
Patrick Ewing didn't do none of that.
Listen, Dante. Where is Manu Ginobili on the top shooting guards list?
Ooh.
Exactly, nigga. And wasn't he a part of the top thing with the?
Hold on, he's
Spurs,
gonna be.
nigga?
Hold on, shooting guards. He's gonna be top 15.
Okay, but 15 other niggas is better than him, damn near.
That's
what I'm saying.
that's basically the main position in basketball.
Listen. Hear me out. Let me finish fully. So you telling me it's
Cause you got
15
niggas like
other-
Steve Francis that are shooting guards.
Steve
Okay,
Francis.
but can I finish?
Yeah.
Right now, you telling me Patrick Ewing, whatever, because he ain't top 10, right?
He's not top 10. That's all.
Okay. That means it was just 10 better players than this nigga.
Just 10.
Nigga,
Yeah.
Ginobili was on a team, on a great team.
I haven't really thought about the shooting guards, but I'll put Ginobili probably in the top 10. He might squeak in.
He's not top 10. He's top 15. I'll give you 15.
I give you.
I'll
that's
I'll
why
give
I
him
said
15. Legit. I'll give him 15.
I just gave.
Yeah, he's not 10, but I'll give him 15. And
So
and
him
you
and
and
Patrick-
depending on us doing homework, he might be screeching at 11. You never know.
That's why I said he might squeak in there
Okay, right, boom, right?
because he did start a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It just
Okay,
it just-
listen. Let me just finish, though. Now, Robert Parrish, you just told me he was a role player on the goddamn
Who said he
whatever
was?
team.
That's
What
because
you
he
say
had.
was?
We're saying out of the players that was on the Celtics, yes, he became he wasn't even a role player. He wasn't the main player.
You hate Jordan for having help, and Parrish had 2 people that are all-time
Yeah,
greats.
2 people. And
No. Hey, that's why I'm giving Parrish so much props because he did his thing amongst those people.
He averaged 14. No, he didn't.
He's a center. He has to call for the ball. He don't get to bring the ball up.
Bro, listen, but we just gave you Patrick Ewing numbers. They not 14 points a game?
He never won. He's like Westbrook.
Don't. Okay, now you making an excuse for something that's nothing. Listen, If you can score, Robert Parrish is a quote unquote top 10 nigga. You average 14. It's another nigga that's not top 10. He just ain't win no championships, or he is top 10. He just ain't win no championships.
This
nigga
why-
average. Let's just
So you don't
25
like
a game.
you don't like Barkley either, then?
I like Barkley only because he played, and he got his numbers. He did his thing.
See, well,
He-
you just don't like Patrick.
he
Ewing.
didn't
You
have
just
no
don't
help.
Like,
That's all it was.
you just don't like
No,
Patrick Ewing. You
because-
just don't like Patrick Ewing.
No, because what did Patrick do?
The
He had
same
John
thing Barkley
The
did.
same exact thing. Besides an
The same exact
MVP,
thing Barkley did.
besides an MVP,
Barkley didn't have
Barkley has
help.
MVP.
Who Barkley
but
had that help?
who did Pat?
Who-
Was Barkley
who did
number
Patrick
one on
Ewing-
the option?
Was Barkley?
The number one
Yeah.
option.
Yeah.
Was Patrick Ewing the number one option?
Yes. Yes,
Who-
nigga.
who-
you know
who-
he was. You ain't got to
Who are
think
you?
about that, bro.
You
Stop
should
playing.
not think about
Stop
that, bro.
Playing, bro. Stop playing, Dante. Stop playing,
Yeah.
bro. Stop playing.
You
I
ain't
can't
couldn't
believe
do.
it.
You ain't didn't do shit.
You don't even have
They-
Charles
they
Barkley
numbers
in your
was
top
the
10.
They numbers was the same, damn near.
Hey,
I-
and he still had 2 feet on Barkley. What you talking about?
Okay, but still, I'm just saying.
I never
you
said
talking about
Barkley
niggas who
wasn't a great.
average. So you saying you taking Robert Parrish over Charles Barkley?
No,
Exactly. You should be saying the same thing about Patrick, nigga.
no, I'm not saying that.
But
Patrick not getting that.
but Bass has a point. Is because the reason you don't want Patrick is the reason why is not the reason why you're saying it for Chuck. It's like I don't know how to explain it.
Chuck carried his teams.
Patrick did too. You're not even telling me who was the first
If you the
option before
number-
Patrick.
Patrick
If you was
had
number one-
enforcers around him. He had damn guards around him. He had Starks, Houston. He had Oakley. He had
No, Allen Houston was not like that. No.
Houston was still a hooper back then, bro.
I'm not gonna disrespect
Don't-
Houston, but what I'm saying is
Don't be
you're not gonna
disrespectful.
tell me
I'm
that
saying
the
you-
New York Knicks was not the New York Knicks without Patrick Ewing.
So listen, Latrell Sprewell.
They
was
were the
what?
same
Oh,
team.
time
They've
out,
been
time out,
the
time out.
same team. New York has been the same team since
Dante. That's
Patrick was there.
that same New York Knicks team put Parrish instead of Ewing. Are they going to the finals?
Fuck no.
Fuck no. Fuck
Parrish,
no.
Parrish, number one option
Give me that.
on the Knicks.
Averaging
They
14.
going to the finals?
I
Yeah,
think
okay.
Parrish would have took the Knicks further than Ewing.
Which means they're gonna win the finals.
He just want to talk. He just want to talk.
No,
Listen,
no, I'm
I
dead
gotta-
serious.
All right, listen. I want y'all to put notes in for the next one because I want to talk
Yeah,
about what
I'm gonna do all my research.
Listen,
now
we
y'all gonna
went-
have me be an analyst to my shit. I'm
Subtle
gonna be my
Flex,
analyst.
Subtle Flex fans, we went an hour straight talking hoops, and I love it. But I want to talk about what we came here for, which is to whom it may concern, and it doesn't concern Parrish. So let's go with this.
Or Patrick ass.
So, what is it? 6 June it dropped? Was it June 6th? It dropped.
Nope.
When did it drop?
May. It dropped
May.
May 27th.
All right, so I thought it.
Look at it.
Look, my bad. It was. I thought it was in June.
Hey,
However,
he don't know what he's talking.
well, my bad. But
My bad.
it dropped right now. When it dropped, I want to know a lot of other things like the preparation for this. All right, you had your sophomore album. All right, part 2. Now we're talking about your third, and what came into the discussions on how you wanted to approach this album, and did it want to go with the same wave as your first 2? Did you want to go somewhere different? Where was the mindset on and the motivation on how did you want to bring this album out and give it to the world, either the same type of vibe or you went somewhere different? Because I remember in our last podcast you talked to John. Shout out to John because that's the homeboy. He brought up some tips, not tips, but like some suggestions, and I don't know if you took it or not. But I want to see where your mindset was when building this album. Same thing with you, Dante. When y'all was in that studio slaving, I want to know where the mindset was, the energy, the vibes, everything that had to do with creating To Whom It May Concern. And where did the title come from? They let it all loose.
Um, so the title came from a drop, self-centered and self-centered too. And those songs were kind of like me, you feel me? Like just what solely what I wanted to do type shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then I was getting feedback and everybody, you should try to make like songs, like you know what I'm saying, like shit for the radio and shit like that. So I was about to drop "Don't Throw Rocks at the Sun," but then I started writing. You know what I'm saying? I just started writing, and then I just ended up getting beats that kind of match different tempos and different types of songs, like you know what I'm saying, slower songs. And then the homie Von moved out here. He was on the Beach Wave, and he had dropped his tape, and I was in the studio with bro like every day, working on R&B songs. So then it kind of naturally just made me want to try to start doing, you know what I'm saying, songs of that type of nature, or experiment with my voice, trying to become more of a complete artist. So then I was like, shit, let's see what we can do. So then we started making the songs like Pretty Right Dress, Real Ass Shorty, Colombian Drug, shit like that.
Colombian Drug. Oh, let's not talk about that one. Oh shit, that's on repeat. That's on repeat for sure. Hey. Go ahead. My bad. I had to be a fan. I had to be a fan. Go ahead.
Like me actually linking up with Von, you know what I'm saying? And I was already trying to do, you know what I'm saying, different things anyway, but actually getting in the studio with somebody like Von, and then us having a relationship that we have with each other, like the brotherhood, like that's my brother, you know what I'm saying? So we done been in the trenches doing whatever together. And then at the same time, I just go straight to the studio with you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like our real life is actually coming out into the music. Our real actions, real movements, real shit that we would normally do on a day to day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like I said, that the title came from me wanting to give people what they was asking for. Basically, y'all wanted more songs, so this is me doing more songs, my type of way. But as far as like shit like Downtime, like the little pop vibe,
right,
with the R&B on there, it's like people fuck with that song, but I know that's not like some shit that I would have done just by myself type shit. I would have tried to rap. You know what I mean? Like, I like rapping. So just trying the other shit that's what it was, to whom it may concern, for everybody who was asking me to do.
So I pivot to you, Dante, about this business wise. He mentioned radio play type of music. Where are we at now with trying to? Do we have things in Texas right now in the radios? Do we have discussions on putting this project out there? Where are we at right now with that?
The crazy thing that you say that is, right now we just finished making a couple of deals and talking to a couple folks about D-Bass and a few other artists that I have, and making sure that their stuff is put on. So now we're working with the distributions, the radios, as far as what they need, you know what I'm saying, from us to get his stuff out there on the radio. So college radio, we've already, you know what I'm saying, had him playing. There's a few places that, you know, he's already in. Out here in San Antonio, there's a few out there in the HBCUs. We got a couple of those that actually got him playing. So yeah, they hit me up. They hit me up and said,
shout out who?
PV.
Prairie View.
That's beautiful.
But they hit me up and let me know that here in the coming weeks they're going to start playing his music. So everything is a process.
Of course.
It's not,
of course.
You know, you just hear his music. Hey, we're gonna put it on tomorrow. It's steps that, you know, things have to get clear. They have to make sure beats are original. There's a lot of things that I can't even tell him that, you know, when I'm doing business with them, I gotta sign NDAs and stuff like that. to make sure that information from them or on their part I don't put out. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
So it's business deals that once we get them closed out, we'll be able to fully, disclose and put everything out. But we got shows and things that are coming up along the lines, still working with these same companies and people within these next couple weeks. So his junior album, I think, is going to be the one that wakes everybody up to put them on to the sophomore and freshman albums.
Right.
And once they hear this, he calls it radio music, they're going to go back and start to fall in love with his original music.
His culture,
you know what I'm saying?
basically.
Yeah, exactly.
That's basically what
and
it is.
That's the culture, you know what I'm saying? They got to hear you on the radio before they actually go back and listen to you, you know what I'm saying? But finding out the business parts of it, finding out what they want to hear from D-Bass, that's the parts that are being done now. And the parts that they love is him being original. You know what I'm saying?
So I tell you like this, with this radio play and being a fanboy before, with the sophomore and freshman albums, yeah, if you didn't know how like excited when he brought up Colombian Drugs, that's one of my favorite songs on this album. But my all-time favorite song on this, go ahead.
Have you heard Ruby yet?
No.
I'm gonna need y'all to put on y'all listening caps, okay? Because people listen to certain songs on D-Bass's albums, and it's the ones that they don't listen to that are the ones that I'm gonna say are the best to me.
Say
because
which one?
Ruby.
Ruby. Okay. Okay.
When
The
you hear it and you listen to it, it's going to catch you.
So this is the reason. So if you know Oos, right? Like with music, if I catch a song, that shit is played out for a month. I'm sorry. So before I go to the next music, like I'm in the gym playing the same two. So the same two songs, I already gave love for Colombian Drugs, which is by far top.
That was
right?
the first joint.
But my all time favorite one, and I'll come back to it just like you'll come back with your NBA takes with this album. Ruby, I'll check it out, but Stay is my all-time favorite song. Stay.
That's
Because so listen. So
nephew, tell him which one mine is. Hey. Every single time. Huh? Nah, oh, you talking about all albums, or you talking about just this
No,
one?
no, just this one in general.
Okay, just this one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, came up a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. No, so with Stay, who's the producer of that? Who made that beat? No, the only reason why is because, like, I'm not a music head as much as I am a sports head, but I know what I like.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the music that I like, I'm from the West Coast, but a lot of my tunes came from the New York area. And a lot of the New York, like Arab, like these people with samples, where they get some type of sample and they play it and it repeats and it slaps. Bro, Stay.
No, I'm good.
Stay is that type of beat.
Come here, bro.
And just like the people I like listening to, Stay doesn't drown your lyrics. It mellows out and lets you become your poetry. You know what I'm saying? Like, you become a poet again, and we get to listen to your words. Stay. I tell you like this, bro. Before this even started, I was slapping this shit on and on and on and on because I love the music. And like I said, the beat, whoever made that beat, you need to let me know the sample that he put. I want to know what the sample was because
from the West Coast too.
And see, but so the person in the West Coast probably is the same thing as me, whose ears stayed on the East Coast, because these sample type of beats come from that area, bro. And that's where I'm saying, like, the influence, right? The influence that I like to listen to. And I'm bringing this up to pivot back into the question I want to ask. The influence for you, Bass. Who are these people that you look up to? Who are the people that you study to become the artist that you are now?
Bro, I can talk about that shit all day. I want to give a sidebar right quick. Look what my girl just wrote me, bro. She got me on a weed schedule. Look what she just wrote.
Yeah, we
I'm about
definitely keeping that on.
But to answer your question, we could be here all day. We could be here all day.
Bro, we already did
But
we did an hour of sports. I ain't tripping.
I'll try to blanket the areas and kind of give you like if I say Kendrick Lamar, you would probably automatically know that I fuck with J Rock a little bit, you know, Isaiah Rashad, Schoolboy Q type shit. You know what I'm saying? If I fuck with Kendrick, I'd probably fuck with TDE.
Right.
So the whole TDE, you feel me? I fuck with Kaz. You know Kaz. You know Kaz. I fuck with Westside Boogie.
Right.
What's his name? I think his name Gangsta June. I don't know how to say his name. He from the West Side too. He got some shit. That shit go crazy. But my real influence, Kendrick. I'm gonna say that my real influences: Kendrick, Drake, Frank Ocean.
Ooh. I didn't see that one
Jay-Z.
coming.
Yeah, Frank Ocean raw as a bitch, bro.
Right.
Raw as a bitch. Jay-Z. If we keeping it African American, you know what I'm saying, hip hop and R&B ish. But if we talking all time, you feel me, artistry wise, just influence shit that I like. Obviously, I'm not no R&B singer, but Beyonce cold is a bitch.
Whoa.
Adele cold is a bitch.
That's crazy.
Ade-
But a lot of
Adele
artists
is
are
my-
like you, bro. A lot of artists will throw some stuff like that and say, "Look, I take some bits and pieces from," and
Bro.
that's something crazy to say because I would never think that you would have said Beyonce and
Bro.
Did you just say Adele?
Bro, Adele raw as fuck.
Crazy. My wife is so into Adele, but it's crazy that my brother is saying that. That's one of those like that's
Listen to me, bro.
you gotta be a
Kinda
real
go-
artist to
his
do
music,
that.
If you listen to his when you listen to his music, it has that feel to it, to where you can listen just like Adele, how she can put you into a trance and stuff like that. Nephew
I
got
see-
the same thing.
I
It
see
puts
where
you
you're
into
going with that.
trance.
Okay, I see where you're going with that. That is pretty dope because now like it's kind of hitting me like okay, keep going, bro. My bad. It
For
was
real.
just it was crazy.
Oh, you for real, like I'm talking about. When I say Adele, bigger, but then you got people like, because at heart I'm a rapper. You feel me? So you got niggas like Jadakiss. You got niggas. You know what I'm saying?
That's my
Like I
top
said,
five. That's my top five all
You feel me?
time, bro. Jada
Okay,
Kiss,
so
You
we
know
bro.
what I'm saying?
Yes,
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah. You got niggas like that. Then you got niggas like Pimp C and Bun B. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying? That's complete opposite, but it's like, yo, these niggas is going crazy. Then you got Outkast and them, you know what I'm saying?
man,
The whole Atlanta situation. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
you over here picking like
Wayne,
this.
yeah, you feel me? Like Wayne was my favorite rapper for a very long time.
He's my all-time
Not to
favorite.
say, yeah, you feel me? Not to say, being that I'm an artist now, it's different for me how I look at rappers now, just because I rap. So when I figured out what Wayne was doing, I was like, okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I see what you're doing. So it kind of fizzled out. I'll say like my favorite Wayne probably was Carter 3. Anything after that was hit or miss for me with Wayne. You know what I'm saying? But niggas like Jay-Z, I just heard him on Jail on the Don album. And it's like you came up with a whole new flow and you went crazy. Still. So it's like niggas like that, you will forever be, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
A top tier for me. Oh yeah. So
That's great. I'll tell you like this, man.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
when I talk to any other artist, right? Because I have a bunch of friends that are doing the same thing, but they're not at the same like level as you right now, right? They're still at that underground level, but they have their
Yeah, we
influences,
work.
but their influences come from the same area they're from. So with you being
Mm-hmm.
broadened in the horizons that you're in, putting yourself in the north, east, west, and all in the south, like that's what makes you a complete artist. It's the same thing with basketball. When you know how to shoot, drive, play defense, rebound, all that, you're a complete player, right? So the same thing goes with this junior album.
Right.
You want to talk about being the main player of a basketball team. We need to talk about the role
Mm-hmm.
players. We want to talk about the featurings. We want to talk about the people that help you
Mm-hmm.
become successful on this third album.
Right.
Right? You
You
got one
see,
of your.
I think this the most features I got
I will
on
tell you the same thing because a lot of these names weren't in your first two albums that I used to listen to.
yeah,
So this
yeah.
is why I'm on this name the artists on here, right? That are featured on your this third album. And I want this because I want to also show light on them because I've already heard you talk about Vaughn in a great light. And I want to make sure that these guys all have their flowers given on this podcast so that once we get the info, I could put it in my comments and then people can follow them as well. So the first one is, let me know if I'm saying it right. Fabio Da Vinci.
Fabio Da Vinci. Yes, sir. You said
Let
it
me know who he
absolutely right.
is, what he is, where he's from, how y'all met, all the good stuff.
Fabo, that's my big brother. That's same hood. We grew up in
He from the SIP too?
Mississippi. Yeah, he from Mississippi. So we been like this since I was, you feel me, born basically.
Oh,
His
that's
brother though, his brother is my man. Like that's my man. Like off some different level. Me and his brother around the same age. Fabo a little bit older. But his brother was my dog. Like you feel me, every day going to school together, back to back, same car, going to, you know what I'm saying?
right.
Pulling up to the parties, anything. That was my nigga. And I fucked around and I moved from Mississippi to Milwaukee. So then I go to Milwaukee and come back to Mississippi when I'm 18. And I had started rapping, yeah, in Milwaukee. So I was just doing it, you know what I'm saying? And then Fabo was like, we be rapping. So I go, see, and the niggas was really rapping. So, like, I seen everybody, everybody take rap differently. You know what I'm saying? I seen how serious he was opposed to everybody else.
Right.
So that's how I felt about my music. Because I used to rap at the crib with my little cousin Trip and my little brother Flat all the time. But we didn't have nowhere to record. So once I seen how serious he seen how serious I was. Because I was posting videos on Facebook like every day. I write a rap at school, come home, record myself, and post it on Facebook. And he'd be like, Daddy, you going crazy. And I'd see him in the hood, graduated. I was probably like down the street from his house. My college was right down the street from his house. So I leave school, straight to this nigga crib.
Right.
Go right to the studio. Boom. Got even tighter than we already was. Shit, after that, we got like, we probably got like 4 mixtapes on that piff. I don't know if they still up right now, but we probably got about 4 mixtapes. We probably,
You said Dat Piff?
probably yeah, you remember when
Oh,
that piff?
datpiff.com. Oh my gosh, you going way back.
We got plenty. Swear to God, we got plenty tapes. But like I said, that's when I was just rapping, just to rap. But that song though, did that song. I didn't even do that song. Low key, Dante was like, do a song. I don't like the song that much because it's a radio song. I felt like this whole album. I like the song, but it's not my favorite song. I feel like it was a radio song. So I didn't want to write it. Like, yeah, bro, send me some shit. You know what? I don't feel like writing no verse. I'm gonna see if he want to flip with it. I sent it to him. He sent that shit back. I'm like, Dave, shit, there you go. It went crazy.
What about you,
Gotta
Dante?
be.
What about you? Like talk to me about your experience with this artist as well. I don't know if you know him. I don't know if you know him personally, but I want you to talk about him as well.
No, I haven't met him yet.
Yeah, I don't think he met Fabo yet.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
I
came.
met Corey, Vaughn, who else?
Like,
Flat, yeah, Flat. I mean, that's the bro. Uh,
Damn near related shit.
yeah,
That's bro.
yeah,
That's,
yeah.
I met
yeah.
Flat. What the fuck?
That's what I said. That's the bro. So I already caught him no more. Yeah, shit.
You
But
did. Like, I forgot.
Yeah, this man came over here and hooped with us, man, for Riley.
yeah, as far as all the artists that he got on there, man, you already all of them I tap into. You know what I'm saying? I listen to all their stuff. Vaughn, I stay on his shit daily. You know what I'm saying? He's another artist. You know what I'm saying that got with me, and I met Vaughn through nephew. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much the vibe is always going to be there, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to family and everything like that, you know what I'm saying. He keeps solid people around him, so, you know, it's going to be always solid people that you meet, you know. So,
That's just like I was telling.
Bond's music, I'm going to tell you, it
Yeah,
stood out
so
to
that's
me.
where I'm gonna go with this because we're done with Fabio and the love he gets. I want to talk about him because a lot of the projects that I see has Vaughn lately on, and I want to
Right,
talk about
right.
Vaughn lately because the flowers were already given before I even brought this topic up. So go ahead, continue with Vaughn lately.
But yeah, hey, Vaughn, I heard his first joint, well, it wasn't even his first joint, but the first one I heard from him was Perfect.
Mm.
And
Yeah, I was about to say, I ain't gonna lie.
yeah, when I say it was rocking, I like, nephew, who the hell is this dude? And he was like, oh, that's my man Vaughn, you know what I'm saying? I put him on, you know, that. So we went ahead and had a conversation when he came down. He did a show. I loved everything about him. And Vaughn, when I say his music has come a long way from even the first time where I heard it, where I loved it, to now, he's gonna be another animal to fuck with too. And he's on the R&B. He reminds me of do I want to say Anthony Hamilton? Because he
Hey,
got
that's my guy.
he got that thug, you know what I'm saying, mentality, but he got that R&B smoothness with him. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Vaughn reminds me. He got that rough edge to where he could, you know what I'm saying, take it to the streets, but he keeps it real smooth in his music. You know, so that right there, it gives a different animal to what everybody's doing right now in the music. And then him being able to, you know what I'm saying, harmonize with D-Bass and everything like that, it takes it to another level. That's why,
You
hey,
need
look,
that. You
I
need
told him,
that.
I
I
told
really
him
talk
it's
bro out of
almost
same
like that. It's gonna be like that R. Kelly, Jay-Z type shit. The best of both worlds. That's the hey. That's the type of energy them boys got. So once we get that big machine behind it, it's gonna be crazy.
So
He
I'm
kind of
looking.
dropped on me too
I'm
like
look.
that.
I was gonna say like, talk to me about Vaughn more because I'm looking on him on Apple. He has a lot of singles. Does he have an album coming out
He
anytime
has
soon?
EPs right now. He does
He
have an
finna
album
drop
that
some.
he's working on,
He finna
but
drop
he
some. It's some bunch of love
3
songs. That's
EPs.
the name of it.
Please, like, bring it up, shout him out. I'm trying to exploit
We got
everybody.
"I'ma Be Late." Then
Oh
we got
yes, I'm
"Lately."
gonna be late and lately is what I'm looking at right now.
Yeah, those are the 2 EPs that he got out. Those got about what 4 or 5 on them each. And
Yeah.
then I think he's working on another one right now that I was talking to him just last week about. That one will probably be more towards the end of the year.
That's what's up. So we talked about Fabio Da Vinci. We talked about Von
Mm-hmm.
lately, and you guys really talked about Von. First of all, y'all talked about Von before I even mentioned Von. So that's how much we know he's good. And this the next person that y'all mentioned before I even brought him up, Corey P. Because Corey P. is featured on my favorite song on this album, Stay. So I want y'all to talk about him, and I want to go with
Hey,
Dante. I want to go with Dante first, then Bass
I
on
appreciate it.
Corey
I
P.
appreciate it because I got
Go
a
ahead.
nice ass story, right?
Go ahead.
We riding down to them what you was talking about, spring break, South Padre, to do to open up for Polo G and Don Tolliver. D
Well,
Bass was
there's
opening up for
another
him.
topic right there.
So we going down there, right? And he like, hey, I'm gonna let you hear, you know what I'm saying, something off the new album. And Kari's sitting in the front. So D-Bass plays the song, and then Corey just starts ripping it. I'm talking about he in the front seat just going. And I'm like, hold up.
Who is this?
This nigga, he freestyling, like, right?
Right.
Bro was killing it. Now, this is the first time I ever heard Corey spit. And both of them just looked at me and laughed. I'm like, yo, this shit crazy right here, bro. Like, and this was before the album, before the song was even finished. Like, and Corey didn't even like it.
So imagine
I'm
if he
talking
liked
about,
it.
bro. I'm like, bro, that was some heat. He's like, nah, I don't even want. I was like, what? Like, y'all crazy. So that was the first time I ever heard Corey spit. Was going down to South Padre before we had this show for nephew and shit. Like, when I say it was cold, like,
He's
just
legit.
imagine, bro.
I love his lyrics. I love his verse on stage as well, by the way.
That's what I'm saying. Like, just imagine just sitting in the back seat and then the motherfucker just start ripping like that.
Oh, bro,
like,
I used to remember them days. Like, I have a homeboy that can freestyle off rip. Yeah, he never took his talents up there because, you know what I'm saying? But I remember them days where you hotbox a damn car and it's a rap. Like, you get them going, it's a rap. It's a rap.
Bro.
So I already know someone like Corey that I know from the album, listening to it and seeing his actual talents. I'm like, I already understand where y'all coming from.
Just wait till he starts taking that mentorship that, you know what I'm saying, D-Bass is giving him, real serious and everything like that.
I'm looking forward to that.
Animal.
I'm looking forward.
Yeah, he's gonna
that.
be a different animal, bro. It's gonna be crazy. So
Bass.
and that's the crazy thing is, like, a lot, like, he's the one that's stepping out in front of Flat, Corey, Vaughn. So he's the one that's basically everything I do. He's the test dummy. Yeah, I mean, he ain't like, you know what I'm saying, like that. But I got, you know what I'm saying, I'm finding all the avenues and everything. And it's luckily that he's a great talent. So we don't have to worry about too much. You know what I'm saying?
Fortunately.
So that's the good thing about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming in there with MJ and I ain't, you know what I'm saying, they just like, okay, throw the shoes on, you good type shit. But it's me working the avenues to where when these other artists are coming up, Vaughn, Corey, Flat, they're going to have it even easier and they're going to even have their skills even more polished at his stage. You know what I'm saying? So when they come out with their freshman and sophomore albums, you're going to be like, yo, this motherfucker sound like he already there.
I need every single bit of it, too, especially Corey, bro, because I told you my favorite song is Stay. Bass, tell me about it. Let me know. Give him his flowers, because I tell you like this, the whole damn song, I put it on repeat, and it's always going to be on repeat, because if you guys, I don't know if y'all still follow, like, Army Times, the Army, like, bro, I'm not saying I'm big, but I got on the Army thing for fitness, and a lot of Bass's songs get slapped in my workout. So what I'm saying is Corey is next up, and I can't wait to talk to him by myself as well. Bring him up with us four, so me, Bass, and Corey can say fucking Dante would perish. Like, what the fuck? Not playing. But
hey, he got a little bit more sense though.
So Bass, let me know, man. Let me know. First of all, I wanted to talk about just that. I want to talk about my favorite song. Where the chemistry came from. First of all, how do you even know Corey? Where's he from and all that good stuff? Why you have poor freaking Wi-Fi?
Yeah, he walked outside. You walked outside and killed everything.
Yeah.
It's not right now.
It's good now.
You good? Yeah, you good.
Exactly.
No.
But he gonna edit them.
Go back in the house.
Facts. Get your ass in the house. Stay off the porch.
One in the kitchen now. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
You good.
Yeah, my girl had one in the kitchen, so she about to be making hella noise with her big head ass. But P, that's my cousin, bro.
Is it?
Yeah, that's my cousin. He from Milwaukee. That's my uncle's son. That's my Uncle Mac's son. And really, it ain't even no chemistry. Bro just be really just stealing on my song. That's my I mean, shit. You know, I ain't gotta make like certain shit. You feel me? Moving a certain way because majority of the time this nigga was with us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like he already know what we be on. Like Dante said, we be smooth anyway, but you know what I'm saying? Like even when we go out, it's like how we used to go out. You feel me? We used to be kicking it, but I mean, you feel me? It was what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
if it's that, it's that. If it ain't, it ain't. So he was living the same life we was living. You feel me? In the same life, same shit I was on in Kansas, same shit y'all was on. You know what I'm saying? All this shit was the same. So shit,
Okay.
I'll drop a verse. They already know what it is. So when he hear it, he be like, oh, I fuck with that. Let me get on that. Then he get that
And
shit
magic
right next
happened.
to
That's what's up. So we about to Euro step to another artist right now, right? So we talked about Fabio, we talked about Von and Kari. I want to talk about KO. I've never seen this on any of your features. I could be wrong. I could be
No, she
wrong.
was. She was. She was on something. Damn.
I could be wrong.
On some Avant shit. She was on some Avant shit. On 772. She was.
Oh, okay. But I want to talk
Yeah.
about
We just ain't
KO.
never talk about it.
Let's bring it up. Talk to me about KO.
That's the she from met her some groupie shit. Low key, I met her on some groupie shit. I was fanned out.
Yeah, she
I
on your sophomore album.
yeah. She I went to Oklahoma for my nigga Trip G shit. Shout out to Trip G. Um I was on a show called Rich House Reviews, I think.
Right.
And Bro was on there. They was playing songs. Oh, matter of fact, niggas $20. They played, I don't mind. And then Bro was like, "Oh, you from such and such?" He DM'd me. It was a crazy ass chain. Shit was crazy. Rob just randomly sent this nigga my song. He paid for it. Like, damn, I never would have thought that. Wow. But yeah, so I went to Oklahoma, did my first show out there, and KO was there. She had did a song with this one nigga, and I'm like, damn, she going crazy. I had already performed. So you know how, you know what I'm saying? If they come up to you and be like, bro, I'll be rapping. Let me I want to do a song with you. You'd be like, oh, with you. Like, I don't really know if you can rap or whatever you saying
Right.
you do. But, so that's the kind of situation it was for me because she never seen me make no music, but I just seen her go crazy with this other dude. And she was singing, rapping together. So it's like, okay, you can sing and you can rap. You know what I'm saying? Then your voice, the way she don't rap like a typical female. You know what I'm saying? She actually
She
write. You know what I'm
authentic.
saying? I done seen it. Yeah, I done seen her just pull out a piece of paper in the studio and start writing. You know what I'm saying? So I fucked with that because it wasn't like, oh, he was this to that the whole time. It was actually her writing down her thoughts. You feel me? Like boom,
Right.
boom, boom, boom. So I fucked with that. So then after that, like shit. I think I got a feature on her album called Spin It All. I forgot the name of the album though. Fuck. Feel bad now. Damn. But I think it came out last year. The joint called Spin It All. She on my shit, on some Avant shit, and then she on Touchdown on my new shit with Vaughn.
Thank you.
I
All
actually
right.
got two songs with low key. Look, they're gonna be going on Don't Throw Rocks at the Sun, so stay
Yeah.
out, Jay.
Yeah, we're gonna need that. But what I'm saying is
Yeah.
next, right? Shout out to KO, shout out to Von Lately, shout out to Fabio Da Vinci, shout out to Kari
Yeah.
P, everyone that we already
Yeah.
shouted out. Next one is Juke Marciano. I need to know about Juke Marciano. Does anyone want to start with this, or are we gonna go with straight bass?
Best.
Dante don't know.
I don't know.
Dante don't know that
Okay,
either.
okay, 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 okay.
He from Milwaukee. That's my sis from Milwaukee.
My boy Bass is from everywhere, bro. I swear to God.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, she from Milwaukee. I've been knowing sis for a minute. We got like 4, 5 songs on goddamn SoundCloud and shit too. That Piff and shit too.
If up tonight.
No, that was you don't know Bass. That was my homie Bake's sister. Her name's Shiza. She from Louisiana. But
So Juke
yeah,
Marciano.
sis from Milwaukee, man. She's been rapping in the mill for a minute. And personally, I like her pen. We
She
always
she
had
got a
relationship.
dope ass name, by the way, too. That
Oh
shit
yeah,
go
thank
hard,
you.
bro. That shit go hard.
Yeah, I've always fucked with her pen. Before music, though, we didn't even have a real relationship. That's the crazy thing. Before music, so my best friend, my nigga, my dog, his name was JoJo in Milwaukee, or one of my best friends. Uh, his sister Tia was Juke's best friend at the time, so I knew her through JoJo and Tia. But we never had no real relationship. Like we was always like friends on Facebook, Snapchat, shit like
Right,
Instagram.
right.
We would comment like, "Oh, what up, sis?" Ooh, like we knew who each other was, but we never had a real relationship. Then when I started doing music, she was already doing music. So when I started, she was like, "Bro, your shit going crazy." Like your shit going crazy. So then we kind of got close. So through music, and then after that, every time I can, if I can, like I even got the Dante, one of Dante's favorite records. He talking about she killed you on the verse.
Oh
A song
shit,
called Judas. I'm dropping the for, Don't Throw Rocks at the Sun. He talking about, bro, she killed y'all boys. She
Dante,
was going.
Dante. That shit about to drop, so I can hear it. Let me be a
It's already.
judge.
You ain't heard it?
No,
Judas. He talking about Judas. Judas ain't up yet.
Oh, he said. Oh, you said Judas. Oh, okay.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm talking
Talking
about.
about Judas.
Oh, hey,
Dante, talk to me, bro.
hey, I told him he had to go back.
He had to go back.
I told him he had to go back.
He said he told me.
She came with that one, bro.
Oh
She came.
shit, I love it. I love it. Shout out to her, bro. Shout out to first of all, she like out of the list names. I'm sorry to everyone that I named, bro. Juke Marciano, that shit is lit, bro. That's a dope ass
That's a
name.
fire ass man.
That's a World Wrestling Federation name right there. She a whole wrestler, bro.
That she
Crazy.
sound. Oh,
That shit sound hard,
God,
bro.
man.
I can't wait to see her shit. But you talked about what's that project you're talking about right now? First Rock Under the Sun. What you say?
Oh, Don't Throw Rocks Under the Sun.
What is that?
I was gonna drop that before I dropped.
Dropping
Don't Make a
what?
Turn.
A mixtape or an album?
It was gonna be an album.
And you was
It
gonna
was
drop
gonna
that
be.
before this?
it was
Yeah,
it was influences, like he said, of people wanting to hear other sounds. That's what made him to whom it may concern first.
Yeah,
So
that's the only reason why I dropped Don't Make a Turn.
So the one that you're talking about is literally the organic Lido.
Yeah.
The real
Yeah.
Lido that we all love to hear.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. Hey,
So this one was kind of like an improvised because of everything that was going on at the
well,
time.
it's a business. It's a business. You know what I'm saying? You got to entertain
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I get it.
I told him, I said, look, we on a run right now. If we make these songs that niggas is wanting, we gonna be able to capitalize because we got shit like booming, shit like stay, shit like came up a lot. We can get them hoes to damn near spin in the radio or damn near spin in the club, and
Right.
niggas will fuck with the song.
Yeah,
Shit like
facts.
Colombian drugs are
My
go
shit.
crazy in the strip club or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that, we can catch a wave because we was already doing shows and shit, getting new followers. So I'm like, fuck it, we can add this in. Then it just allowed me more time to work on what I really want to do anyway.
So
and you about it. It was just like when Cole said he don't want to do features, he don't want to do whatever, this and that. He wanted it to come organic, but he's seen that niggas ain't gonna listen to his shit until he puts somebody on his shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got it.
So it's just like him. He had to make the music to, you know what I'm saying, make it to where, okay, now everybody knows who he is. Now he gonna, you know.
To be fair, like that is a business way of life. Like
Exactly.
you have to cater to every listener, right? But we
Right,
all know
Yeah.
we all know the diehards are gonna want to figure out
Oh yeah,
the actual and this is what you're telling me right now. I don't know if he brought this up, and I feel like this is like
Now these are same conversations that we have on the phone that you saying right now, bro.
But what I'm saying is, this is not out to the social, like the media. Like this is not out, and I want to.
I mean, I ain't tripping.
But no, I don't want to. I don't want to bring it up. But what I'm saying is, the album that I keep hearing you tell me about, which is what's the title?
Don't throw.
Don't throw rocks at the sun.
Like this is something that is coming out, or is this a project that you're building still?
Put it
Um,
like that.
it's still, it's.
I don't want to.
It's
I don't
still-
want to break news, bro. I don't. I want y'all to.
No. You good? You
Who?
good?
Hold on. Who?
You could.
Who's then a longtime friend? You know what I'm saying? That's doing.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. You family.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is this podcast that I do, it's only just to communicate with my friends. I don't care about breaking news. What I'm saying is, if this is gonna help you progress, then fuck it, let's do it. But I just want to know because you keep mentioning it during this whole podcast.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
explain to me
I'm
if
dropping it. We dropping it. I don't have an exact date on it because
I don't even
wanted
care
to drop
about the
it
date.
before,
I just know that I'm about to get raw, uncut, organic, straight from the
Yeah.
farm, straight from the garden. D Bass, like that's all I care about.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Back to yeah.
Yeah, straight back to
Yeah,
it.
these-
You know what I'm saying?
This is the
That's
shit
what's
that
up.
I want to do type shit. Yeah, this was the shit that I wanted to do.
Are
for
you
real,
having
so, like, my
features?
type of-
Or is this straight just you?
So right now, it is featured. Yeah, it's featured. It's
Don't
featured.
mention the names.
Okay.
I want to keep it for another segment. So don't mention the names.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, we could
Yeah.
say the feature for another night.
Yeah.
I was trying to get this big one, bro.
If you get this big one, we can
Big
talk
one.
offline. I don't want you to mention it now. You know what I'm
Man.
saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna chop
Yeah.
it up too. Yeah, I'll chop it up.
Yeah, we can chop
Yeah,
it up
yeah,
later.
Yeah.
But so
Yeah.
we
So,
talked
yeah,
about Juke, we talked about Von, we talked about KO, we talked about Fabio, we talked about Kari. Now, man, do we even have to talk about Flat?
On you, man.
Hey,
I want to give Flat his flowers because you know
He was another boy, man.
I personally met him, so you know what I'm saying. Like I know who he is,
Yes,
but
sir.
I want y'all to talk about
Listen,
Flat because
you met my little brother. You met my little brother.
I just want to make
Niggas
sure.
keep saying you-
I'm just happy that Flat can be here. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Oh yeah, fact.
I'm just happy that Flat can be here and even if rapping is not his thing, and if it is, fuck it. But I'm just happy that he's here. So if y'all want to talk about Flat, I want y'all to talk about Flat. give this motherfucker his flowers, bro.
No, flat. That's my day one for real.
Hey,
That's-
he not Lido type of hoop, but he could hoop. So he could hold his own on the court.
Yeah.
He could hold his own on the court.
He can do his thing a little bit. He might not. Yeah, he wasn't in the gym like I was. He was doing other shit, but he'll give you a bucket and he'll play some defense on your ass for real.
Facts.
But he the man though. Flat the man. That's my day one. That's my boy. That nigga rap. He can rap real good. Just I don't know. Really, him and Kari ain't the same because both of them niggas can rap. They taking their time with it. A lot of people want to hear a tape from Flat. I fuck with Flat. Most of his versions.
Facts.
Actually,
Is he gonna do some? Is he gonna do something by himself?
He got like 4 songs that I've heard. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he gonna do with them. I'm trying to get him to drop them all.
That's when Dante comes into effect.
Dante got to start talking to that.
Hey, look, I've already told them whenever they ready to get put up there, we already on it. You know what I'm saying? Him, Kari, me and nephew be talking about game plans 10 years from now. You know what I'm saying?
Playbooks.
We got so much in the playbook, man. Like these cats don't even know what's getting ready for them. You know what I'm saying? Like me and D-Bass, we go through strategies all the time, man, as far as what we're gonna do to put people out, to keep the, you know what I'm saying, the family eating every which way. So right now, I act like a utility knife. You know what I'm saying? He
I
does
like
everything.
that.
He does everything when it comes to D Bass. You know what I'm saying? Like
In
I
fact,
need him for support. I need him there for a feature. I need him there for security. I need him there for a hype man. I need him there. He's there. You know what I'm saying? He does everything. So with the amount of knowledge that he's learning in the game and everything, he's gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? When he finds his niche as far as what he wants to do and stick to just that one thing, it's gonna be crazy. So he's that person that you could feed anything, give a wealth of knowledge to. He's gonna pick it up. He's gonna do his role. He's gonna do his job, and he's gonna excel at it. You know what I'm saying? So,
That's what's up.
but I'm waiting for him to fall into love with what he wants to do. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is.
So we talked about him. We gave him his flowers. There's two more artists before I go to another topic. All right, Chanel.
Oh, Chanel, that's the homie, man.
Mm.
That's my
So
nigga.
so who wants to go first? Because one said the other one says that's the homie.
No,
Oh,
I'm
he
saying, like
saying,
I'm saying like they, like they, you, hey,
that's the
she's
homie.
yeah, she's another.
Chanel is. I met Chanel. Me and my engineer, me and Saeed, my ass. We met
He
Chanel
said bum
at a
ass.
show. That's my nigga, bro. We met Chanel at a show I was doing at this spot called the Green Elephant in Dallas. And she was with my homie Diamond. Chanel and Diamond, that's my nigga. Bro. She was like, yo, when we was leaving, I think she was walking to her car. She probably had just hopped in the car. We had just walked out. And we was walking to the car. She had stopped us like, yo, y'all shit was hard in the bitch. Appreciate you. You know, you should download it. Blah, blah, blah. Then she had gave us a blunt. Like, hey, I fuck with you here. You got a blunt. But then she ended up coming with us to, shit. Damn, Raising Cane. We went
Oh,
to Raising Cane. On my
that
mom,
shit's
we
so
went to Cane.
fire.
We ate. We chopped it up. We was just talking about music the whole time. I like Chanel, cool. And then one time, my nigga G came to the studio, and Diamond and Chanel, my nigga Diamond was talking to the one nigga who make music, so he was trying to rap with us. So they all came to the studio. Bro, you know, we kind of was talking to Diamond and Chanel a little bit more than bro, because like I know these kind of fuck with them already. So then once we all started talking music, it kind of, you know what I'm saying, boom, 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 boom. Then we all got tighter. Then Chanel just started being a homie. Now Chanel be fucking doing the merch. She be drawing the fucking the little artwork.
She business for sure.
Bro, when I said bro, that cornerstone, you know, everybody needs a cornerstone.
Right.
She's that cornerstone, bro.
Yeah, she just hit me today, no bullshit. Like, hey, I gotta pull up so I can get some more pictures to draw and shit. Boom, boom. You going, baby? Oh my baby.
Like,
Dante, please elaborate right now. Talk to me about this. The momentum for her is going crazy right now. So I need to know more about Chanel, because if y'all didn't know, right, I'm gonna tell y'all like no, yeah.
San Antonio world.
Look. Hey, if you hold on. Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. I'm about to embarrass myself real quick, bro. What's my middle name on this thing?
Look at him. You thought it was you.
Oh.
My middle name is Chanel. So
Bro,
go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
So you already know how solid she is then, just from that.
Facts.
Bro, when I met I'm a people person. I read people. Bro, when I say that's the person that I think within the whole team, if anything ever becomes a problem within the team, she'll be the one to fix it.
I love it.
Think
I need her on here,
the
bro.
one who when I say that gorilla glue, she's that piece, bro.
That's dope. That's dope to hear. I need that.
And he introduced me to it, and all I did was just read her, was watch what she does, and every time I look at something that she's doing, everything, bro, it's just that's what I see from her. She's that glue piece that every team needs, bro, and every successful team needs. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of teams with that piece, but they ain't successful because theirs ain't that strong.
That makes a lot of sense. That does make a lot
That
of sense. And I need y'all. I'm gonna challenge y'all to bring her
our
on the
that
podcast one
team,
day.
the team
Oh,
is
yeah, fast. I could do that.
Yeah, I need her on the podcast because the way y'all praise her, I need that. So we're gonna wrap it up with this last
Solid, bro.
artist. All right, we talked about Fabio Da Vinci. We talked about KO. We talked about Von Lately, Corey P, Juke Marciano, the all-time 100% the best name that I can say. Chanel. Only reason why I love it is because that's my middle name, and y'all can make fun of me. Y'all can make fun of me all y'all want. Flat, we already know Flat. Thank God he's still here. And this is the last one. Black Sam. I need y'all to talk to me about Black Sam. If y'all have flowers to give it to him. I can't.
I never met. I don't
You
know how. Yeah, I never met him. I don't know how we. As I was on the gram. We was on the gram. I think I was probably promoting one of the posts. He fucked around and followed me off the post. So then, like, so I see him on my timeline every now and again. So I started listening to his music, saying organic, like just seeing the nigga all the time. I said, okay, let me check bro out. His shit was straight. So one day he said he was doing features for the low. Quick backstory. He used to open up for Waka Flocka. So when I became friends, I watched him grow from 6,000 followers to like 15,000 followers in like 3-4 months. So I asked him, I'm like, how you grow your followers like that? Like, what's your process behind growing your page? Because I'm trying to, get some game from. So, bro, sat there, wrote out, saying, sent me what he did to get his game. So I'm like, okay, bro, it's cool. So then I'm like, shit, he said features for the low. He just gave me some game. So he'll fuck around and probably show me some love if he fuck with the
right.
song. So I hit him like, this is my single. Just dropped. Like, if you fuck with it, let me know. I got a feature or something I can slide for you. I sent him the song. That nigga hit me back. The nigga was texting as he was listening to the song. So like verse by verse, he's sending me shit. So by the time the song was over, he's like, shit, crazy. You feel me? Like, nigga, I'll fuck with you for real. So I'm like, right back. So I sent him the
Where you
song.
from?
I think he's from Florida, but he lives in Chicago right now.
Mm.
So I sent the nigga the song. Yeah, hit me like, shit, I got you 200. Yeah, I gave him 200. Like, fuck it, cause shit, he got 15K. Then his song, when the song shit leaked, I had like 100,000 streams on real. Shit, I seen it go from 100,000 to as what I'm saying. His dollars was going up. This shit went to a million, 2 million. You know what I'm saying? I seen this shit go up month by month with the progression. So I'm like, oh, he working his ass off. So I'm like, shit, if he do a feature with me, he want to do a feature with me, it's gonna cross reference my listeners with his listeners. This stuff, that's like, I feel like that's the whole point of the feature.
Right. That
If I
makes
do a
sense.
song, yeah, if I do a song, niggas who listen to me and him together, they gonna fuck with us. So they gonna naturally, it don't matter when, they gonna go back and look like, let me see who the fuck D Bass is, or let me see who the fuck Baby is. And they gonna go check your shit out. Then boom, right there. Cause they gonna like
Makes
something.
sense.
So yeah, that's reaching out. But yeah, he showed love. I got 2 songs with bro too. I just need to
Listen, this is the reason why I did this podcast. I know we did a whole hour of NBA, and listen, y'all better be added on the next one. If y'all really want to talk NBA, let me know, and we're gonna do
bro,
this.
send me a thing. I'm
yeah.
I'm
Let
with
me
it.
know what joint is, bro, because I'm
Yeah,
gonna bust heads open with this next one.
yeah, you're right, Parrish. Now,
Yeah.
now,
Hey,
so listen. So we talked about all the artists. We talked about the albums. Like I bring this up. The only reason why I do this is because the people that I meet, especially in the army, y'all are prior army. I want to make sure that give them their flowers on my platform. My platform isn't big, but it will be, especially with people like y'all around me. Bass, bro, I give you nothing but props about what you're doing right now. When I see these Facebook, because me and you are on Facebook, and then he wants to leave, but on Facebook,
I'm here.
when we go on Facebook, I see stages that you're on. I know that Dante's in the back of that. I just know that when I see these things, I'm like, bro, I know these two. I love to know that I know these people. Listen,
It's easy when you got people that work hard, just like you doing right now on your podcast, bro.
that's all it is, bro. But I'll tell you like this: with the message I go with my podcast is only there so I keep in touch with loved ones that I love, and
No,
I'm
fact.
not. I don't care how famous you guys get. I only put you on here so I can keep in touch. That's all
No,
it is,
fact.
bro.
It's love. It's
That's
love,
all
bro.
it is.
That's
I
all
want to
we
make
do.
sure it is it, bro.
With
We
us,
move off love, bro. That's the only thing. If I get through talking to these niggas, if I forget to say it, probably like a slim chance. But if I get off the phone talking, all right, bro, love.
yep.
Love you.
This is all that matters to me, bro. I tell you, like everyone's asked, like, are you trying to be a Joe Morgan, Joe Rogan? Are you
Rogan.
trying to be Pat McAfee? No, I'm not. My point of putting this mic up was to make sure that I keep in touch with people that I love. I swear to
Oh,
God,
yeah,
that
bro.
that is my only reason. I'm not trying to be famous on this, but I know that I'm not calling you guys because that's on some Paul shit. I can put you on a podcast, keep up with y'all, and put some content for y'all. That's what I'm gonna do. I love doing it, bro, because y'all know I love to talk. And the first hour of this podcast is exactly what it was at Kings and Longs and Woodside. If you're on the sideline, you can hear the same exact type of conversation. So I love that we got an hour long with that. But the whole purpose was to throw flowers to the artists on your album, and to give you your flowers, because Bass, I swear to God, this album is tremendous. It's something that my workout fitness people listen to now. Bro,
Thank you, bro.
Stay is
Thank
on
you.
my headphones while I'm riding my bike, and it's on repeat. But till the next time we talk, I love you guys. I hope nothing but the best. Y'all better know that the next time y'all have another milestone I need to be a part of that. Especially knowing that the little album why did I say little? The album that I want is not even out yet. It's coming out, and I cannot
Once we
wait.
get close to all you gonna do it live. We're gonna do it live.
Facts. Hey, listen, that's all I care about. I just wanna make sure that I'm a platform to help you. That's all I care about, bro. That's all I care about. I'm not here for money. I'm not here for anything else. I'm here for content, to talk to my family, and then if it does help, then at least one person go over there to Apple and add your album. Shit, I'm here for it, bro. I'm here for that shit.
No jumper out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? You have great content. You talk about everything that people want to hear. Hey, why not? Why can't you be the next Joe? You know what I'm saying? Why can't you?
Hey, but listen. I'm gonna put it in the chat. We're gonna talk sports more than this next album, because I need Parrish to talk more.
Oh, hey, when y'all sit there, y'all gonna be Parrish fans too. I'm gonna make y'all.
All right, comment, subscribe on the Subtle Flex podcast. This is another great episode.
You don't even know what we are.
Bro, listen.
Let me close it out. This is another.
Hey, look,
Wait. Let him do it. What he said with his Wi-Fi fucking up.
I ain't fucking up. It's another great episode of the Joe Ho. You ain't even ready.
if you had good Wi-Fi, would have been good.
Facts, Dante. Let him know.
You keep cutting out. We don't even hear half the thing.
All right, but I love y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all time. Y'all do
Love
your
you too,
thing,
bro.
and we gonna keep up with everything we do. All right.
Holla